My stuff's actually muted. We'll have to see here in a second. That'll be kind of funny. Well, it'll be funny if it's not. All right, that should be good enough time, right? Yep, and it's muted. Sweet, I did it right. So weird how it's mirrored. I forgot that it's mirrored too. What are you doing? You having trouble getting on the couch there, buddy? Like, yeah, when it's when I'm looking this way, it's that way on it. Well, I'm guessing it's the way that you. No, I guess it's not. No, I'm seeing it backwards of what it is on YouTube. So when I'm looking this way on YouTube, I'm really looking this way on StreamYards, which is so weird. I've had StreamYards for how long, and I still can't get that? Yeah, I think I've had StreamYards for like over a year now, I think. Should be. What's up, Liam? All right. So figure I really need to clean my kitchen. So instead of doing that, I'll just go live instead. Because that makes sense. Why not? I keep hearing weird ass noises, man. I swear I heard someone walking up on my porch earlier. But I'm not going to be able to do that right now because it is pitch black outside. I don't have any lights on. Well, I got these two monitors and that lamp that you can see right below the oak in the corner, which is right over there. It sounds accurate. Yeah. I want to do dishes, damn it. And I think I even ran them through the dishwasher already. So it's those kind of dishes where you really have to scrub. I don't want to. Ain't nobody got time for that. And the dishwasher's full. Stupid dishwasher. I hate the dishwasher. So to remedy that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty the dishwasher and I'm going to put all those dishes. It's not even that many dishes. It's only one sink and it's only like half full. But I'm going to put those dishes into the dishwasher, run the dishwasher, and then, I don't know, I'll probably just actually clean them tomorrow. I like good old-fashioned fill up the soap with hot water, or fill up the sink with hot water and soapy water, or soap and shit, make it all soapy, sudsy and shit, and then just scrub. When I was a dishwasher, when I was 16, that's how I got used to it, and never really liked the dishwasher that much. What's up, Chris? I was about to say, what the hell is that blue thing on my screen? That's a clock. Where is it? Right there. That blue thing. That's a yeah, I guess technically it's a clock. It's one of those like radios you can mount under a cabinet, and it's got the blue light. I don't know. Yeah, why do you feel sorry about that? I don't feel bad about it. I'm the one that like dirty the dishes. I should do them. I stream almost every day. Yeah, close to it. I don't know. There's been days I've streamed multiple times a day or just once every single day for like months. And then, I don't know, lately I'm just like, screw it. I don't feel like it right now. I'm not going to do it. And then I just don't go live. But, oh, yeah, Chris, is anybody else's YouTube acting up today? Yes. Here, I'll read you exactly what YouTube said when I went over to my studio Data is currently unavailable for some videos. As a result, information may be missing or inaccurate. And that is straight from YouTube. And if I look on my videos, like it doesn't have any information. Everything's not available. Yeah, is it monetized? Not available. Ad suitability? Not available. Is it public, private? Or no, I guess that does say public. But like information on them isn't there. Numbers aren't correct. Like everything's screwed up on YouTube right now. Oh shit! No, I'm not even looking at the comments. Now I'm all fucked up. Yes, I just noticed that when I went there the other day. Hey, what's up, Kelly? Yep, I'm always streaming. Oh, that's right. We don't have Haggis to put it in that other spot. Yeah. Just put it there. Yeah, normally at the end of Shan's stream, I'll just throw it in the private chat, and then Haggis always like copies and pastes it everywhere. But he went to bed early today, so
he needs to go to bed early.
Yeah, he went to bed really early. We were like, didn't you just wake up?
I just woke up.
I think he did too. I mean, I saw him live with Tangi earlier.
Mm-hmm. And he was live with Shan too.
Yeah. For a little while. Then he called it quits.
But she went live at 8 my time, so that would be 2 a.m. his time. But yeah.
Yeah, and he went to bed, yeah, before 3. It was like 2:30 to maybe 2:40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chris, that's what Roger was saying. He said it was like flashing, and he couldn't even watch Shan's stream. But he also said he was on data. So I was assuming it was just a data thing versus just internet, but
because I'm on Wi-Fi and it was flashing. But now it's not flashing because I see through the StreamYard. So it's YouTube. I put send. I was gonna say send it through Twitter.
Oh, right. I forgot I could do that. Well, the funniest thing was when Shan quit her live stream, like we were not live. And I was like, well, she's like, well, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, well, hang on 1 second. Just don't get rid of the StreamYards because I'm going to put the link in the private chat. And that way you can just grab the link that way. And she was like, okay. And then she was gone. I was like, oh, shit. I wonder if she like took herself out or just canceled the whole thing altogether. Because I've done that in the past where I'm like, oh, yeah, no problem. Like, or like somebody's live stream. And then they're like, oh, we're going to go raid this person. I'm like, I don't know who that is, but I guess I'll go over there too. And then I accidentally like get rid of the thing. And I'm like, oh shit, man. Like now it's unavailable for a while until they finally upload it to YouTube.
That's funny. Yeah, I'll put yours in that chat.
All right.
Your link.
Cool.
Who knows what weirdos will show up?
Oh, we know which weirdos will show up mostly.
Did Shan just end her live?
Yeah. Well, I've been live for 9 minutes. So yeah, probably 15, 17 minutes ago, something like that.
Really?
Yeah, she was kind of going fast at the end because she said the last half hour she had to piss. So she was just like, I'll pick one. And then she was just like picking a picture, like, I'll pick the last 4.
She should have just said, I gotta piss.
Yeah, she should have. We would just sit there and talk. By that point, it was me and Cher. And Mr. Cher in the chat was cracking us up. So
Hey, Roger. Hi, Turbian.
Yeah, Roger, I heard that. Well, I didn't hear. I read on my YouTube studio that they're having all kind of like weird things going on with YouTube right now. None of the data is correct. Numbers are all incorrect. I was just telling Chris that because he said the same thing.
Well,
Yeah,
if they watch, they might get a seizure, but I mean,
pretty funny.
that's the pain of YouTube.
Yeah, they must be like updating things or something like that because usually when they're doing some kind of update, that's when it starts acting all squirrely.
Probably. Fuck YouTube and its updates. I missed everything today.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I took a nap all day, so that's why I was missing everything. But I didn't even do that. I woke up and was just doing things. I watched like what 5 episodes of Dexter yesterday and 7 today. And by the seventh one today, the last the season finale, I just realized like it was fucking with me. Like I don't know, I was just feeling all weird and shit. Like I get into movies and stuff, like movies and TV shows. Like when I was a little kid, like I'd watch Indiana Jones and I want to like go out and like have a whip and like, be able to wrap it around a tree and like dumb shit like that. Well, I like get into like TV shows and movies and stuff, and I was really getting into Dexter. I was getting all paranoid and shit and like just moody and like, oh my God, are they gonna find that shoe in the backyard? And just dumb shit. Like
Yeah, I know.
so I had to put that on the back burner. I was like, all right, we're going back to watching movies for a while. Then I watched some movie called Fantasy Island that came out this year, like in February. Not the greatest movie, but if you got like some time to kill, it was not bad. It was kind of weird, but I like weird movies. It reminded me of like a B movie, and I love B movies. Like I love A movies, but like B movies that's where it's at. I love them when they're so cheesy that you're like, man, I gotta watch that again. That was so dumb.
I hope so too, Roger. I don't even know what the subject of Do Tell is going to be tomorrow.
There you go,
I
Roger.
haven't thought about it.
Make a suggestion.
Yes.
What's up, Okie? Chris is watching music videos all day.
You should do like a horrible vacation experience compilation.
There you go. I don't.
I've never had a horrible vacation though, so I don't know.
That's what I was just about to say. Even like bad vacations were great. Like we missed our flight to Fort Lauderdale out of Atlanta. And my sister, this was after 9/11. She's like banging on the door to get out to the plane and shit. And I'm like trying to tell her to like, just chill out, man. Like, remember Homeland Security and shit now. But even that was a great vacation.
Charles. Fucking asshole.
There you go. Donna said we could talk about our greatest pranks we pulled.
YouTube doesn't have a phone number to call, Chris.
Oh no, good. If you ever need to get a hold of YouTube, good luck, man. Because I watch some bigger channel, like big fucking channel, like millions of subscribers, and they have problems. They can't get a hold of YouTube, so I'm guaranteeing there's no way I'm getting a hold of them, or nobody I know is getting a hold of them.
That could be fun, Donna. I'm not a
Yeah.
prankster. I'm really bad at pranking people because for me, like, I'm gonna tell them.
I would be pretty good at pranking people, but I just don't like then they have to get you back and then you got to get them back. And it just seems so involved. Like if it could be a one-time thing, oh, I got you, you got me, and then we could just call it quits, I'd be fine. But
Just throw them, push them down.
I remember this guy I follow on YouTube. He does pranking videos, and like a lot of the prankster videos on YouTube are all like fake videos and shit. I'm pretty sure none of his are fake because like a lot of them are kind of lame. And like I remember the moment I subscribed to his channel because I was watching a few of his videos, and then I watched this one. It was like a prank, and I don't call it a prank because he was just being an asshole. But he tells his girlfriend like they're Australian, obviously, and like we're going on holiday, so pack your bags. I'm taking you somewhere, and she's like, well, where are we going? And he's like, you'll see when we get there. He's like, and she's like, well, I need to know how to pack. Like, should I be packing for warm weather, for cold weather? Like, where are we going? He's like, maybe you should pack for both. So she ends up like packing all these bags and shit. He drives her all the way to the airport, gets all the way up to like security, and just turns to her and was like, yeah, we're not really going anywhere. Just turns around and walks out of the airport.
Oh my god. I'd be mad as fuck.
I know. I was like, see, that's not a prank. That's just being an asshole right there, man. But he's funny though. Donna says there's always that one time I farted in Lamaze class.
I never farted like that in like class or anything that was like embarrassing to me or whatever. But one time I was taking Taekwondo and I was like 20, maybe 19, something like that. And I had Marvin the Martian underwear and I forgot that I wore those to karate class. So everyone, when I was like stretching and stuff, could see my Marvin the Martian underwear. That was embarrassing.
I would own that.
My friend goes, "Oh my god, you're wearing Marvin the Martian underwear." I'm like, "Oh my god, why are you looking?"
Yeah, I would have turned it around on them. Like, why are you looking, man? She said she
Everybody
quit.
can see it. That's the thing, like when you're doing Taekwondo, you have to stretch. So it was during stretch time. Everybody could see my Marvin the Martian underwear.
Yeah, Shan said she queefed in yoga. Speaking of stretching,
Oh shit. That's funny. Hey Shan. Yeah, I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. Oh man. I could not stay awake today.
I can't believe I did. Normally I fall asleep when I don't have much to do. So you queefed in yoga, huh?
Yeah, it was embarrassing because the chick who was teaching the class, it was like a college course. It was at the community college here. And teacher, I knew her because her son was like best friends with my brother. His name was Coulter, and we called him Coulter guys. This kid was nuts. He took a shit on the bus. He used to just do all kinds of like anything you could dare him, he would do it. He's actually dead now. I found out they found him dead in his car like a couple years ago. Anyway, she had a daughter who died in high school. You know how there's always that kid that that the one that died. Well, she was that one that was like the big tragedy and everything, and the mom was the teacher of it. So like I always knew this woman, so it was extra weird. I was right by her. It wasn't in her mouth or anything though.
So it wasn't what you were dreaming of.
It wasn't like that one time with Sarah.
Right. She was watching Team America World Police. The part where they're fucking in all those positions reminded me so much of how slutty my Barbies were back in the day. Same.
Well, I was gluing hair to their crotch.
My Barbies were whores.
Totally. I have a lot of videos of me making them fuck, but I was like 14 or 15.
No.
I'm gonna try and make them public sometime. They're on VHS though, and I had to clean out my actual address where all my things are from all the years built up. My dad sold, and I have to move everything out on Monday. So, which sucks because I'm in the middle of doing this fucking house shit. But anyways, the tape's there somewhere. So if I can find a way to convert it digitally, because if I just film it with like my phone, it's gonna look so crappy. It's already crappy enough. It's VHS.
Yeah, there's a thing you can buy that'll convert them.
I bought one of those things years ago, but I couldn't figure it out. What, Rev?
No, there's cords you can buy to just plug like a VHS player into your computer and capture it that way.
I don't know if I have a VCR that works anymore. I might there. I'll find out Monday. I forgot everything I have. So, God,
So
that's going to suck.
Do you have to get it out by Monday or on
Yeah,
Monday?
because it closes. The deal closes on Thursday. Meanwhile, I just found this out yesterday, right?
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole. And by the way, Sarah, all the things that we've been moving out of this house, like the big things, we've been keeping on that property. Now all of it has to go somewhere. I don't know where.
You got that outbuilding type thing.
No, he sold that property.
No, the house?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm selling this place in like 3 weeks, so I can't keep anything here. I need to keep things out of here.
Well, that'll
Out
buy
of the barn.
that'll buy you 3 weeks though. You just
Yeah,
gotta
I
move
know,
it.
but it's just annoying because we already moved it out of here all the way there, and that's like 40 minutes away where we moved it to. So we have to bring it 40 minutes back and then move it God knows where next. I don't know. It's like in Misfits when they bury the body and then they dig it up and then they end up having to bury it back in the same spot.
Do you have does Jamie have room somewhere or something?
No, his mom's a fucking hoarder. But we're gonna keep it at Callis, which is the company of my dad, the construction company. There's some room there, hopefully. But I hate using anything company related to him because it's like, oh, we're the boss's kids again.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like that.
Right.
But I have to. My dad fucked me. He gave me no preparation whatsoever for this. His fault. Hi, Cynthia.
Roger, I can remember Princess Leia getting banged by the entire Star Wars cast in my house.
I read that. I got to reading that right when you started.
Hey, Cynthia. No, darling. Oh, that's funny. Yeah,
Yeah,
my
that's-
Barbie
I
doll.
wasn't live early, Chris. I was live at 9.
Yep, normal time.
To Haggis, I guess it was early or late. I don't know. 'Cause he had just woken up. I guess he just wanted to go back to sleep.
That was hilarious. Him making all those weird ass noises and yawning and shit. You're like, are you?
Yeah, it's
Tell
funny
me
at
that-
first, but it's starting to wear on me. Like that was kind of starting to annoy me.
You're like, are you making weird noises? Like you don't want to be here? He's like, no, I'm just yawning. I'm like, oh, okay, so same thing.
He said, "No, I'm just trying to stay awake."
Yeah.
Like,
Who
oh,
said
that's
that?
even better sounding.
Who did that?
I can't fault him for being honest, but that annoyed me. Then don't be there.
Who's that? Haggis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just telling him to knock it off. He'll
it was
listen.
okay. He was sweet for still, even though he was tired for coming. I shouldn't be sounding ungrateful because, yeah, I'm really kidding. It doesn't bother me, but I'm still gonna make fun of him in the process.
Hell yeah.
He has to expect that from me. I mean, that's just how it goes.
The funniest part was like I show up 20 minutes before Shan goes live and Haggis is already there. Absolute quiet, nothing going on, like no noise. It was perfect, like live stream conditions. As soon as she hit the live button, he's like going for food, crinkling bags and shit.
Well, you know what's funny is that because he was there for half an hour backstage mostly. The first 10 minutes, I didn't add myself to the stream, but I added him. So it was just like focused on him, and me and Claire were backstage watching him. But I don't think she realized she was watching him because I wanted her to see how funny it was that I was fucking with him. Because then I would play that video of him doing the dick dance, so he knew I was watching him. And then I would stop it all of a sudden. And one time I stopped it at the perfect time. He burped right after I stopped it. Not that he doesn't do that anyways, but yeah.
I messaged
Your brother's
Shane
GI
earlier.
Joes were always missing feet.
I have Kendra watching Making a Murderer,
Oh,
which is about
Brendan Dassey and
and Stephen Avery.
yeah.
She's been yelling at the TV all day.
she's not seen that yet.
I haven't. No, all the information I have about that is from listening to comedians bitching about how much they hate that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's really funny when they do it. They bitch about things the same way I bitch about things. Like, they're not exactly making fun of them, but they're bitching just to be funny.
Yeah. Well, I live in Wisconsin, so it's like a whole thing. Like,
Yeah, I never knew anything about that case until they started talking about Making a Murder.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
a lot of us thought the same when it was happening. Like, why did it take them all those times to find a key in his room? And then the only person that could find the key in his room was one of the police officers who wasn't even supposed to be there. He wasn't supposed to be there because he was being deposed for this man being in prison for 18 years for a rape he didn't commit. And a lot
Now,
of people thought that.
he is a shady guy, right? Like, anyways.
He's what?
I know he didn't do it, but he's already a shady guy, though, right?
I mean, not really. The family, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They're just slow. So. I don't know. There's just a lot of things. Like, if I murdered somebody on my property and I owned a fucking auto salvage yard, do you think I'm gonna fucking hide that person's car under some branches? Some tree branches and a
Yeah.
piece of cardboard? Fuck no, I'm gonna crush that motherfucker because they had a car crusher.
And I remember
Like, it doesn't make any
the
sense.
burning. the burning of her part was weird too. Something with that.
Well, yeah, they didn't call the forensics people to come and do it.
Yeah,
They were like shoveling
that's right.
the pit, but that's not the only place that they found part. And then the state gave her family her bones before the investigation was even done with it.
That's so weird, but I guess that's
Yeah.
what you would do. But
And then they
I don't know.
charged and convicted a 16-year-old for murder and rape of the woman when he's like, yeah, we slit her throat, raped her on the bed. There's no blood. They didn't
I
even
remember
bring
seeing
the
that interview too.
Yeah. You got to watch the whole thing online. Otherwise, it is kind of biased. But it's not, because if you watch the whole thing, you can totally see how he was forced and is admitting that he did something he didn't do. Without his mother there, mind you, at 16 years old. His mom didn't even know that he was at the police station until later.
Yeah, and you said he's slow too, right?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Both of them
Yeah.
have like an IQ. Like, if you add up their IQs, then you have mine. For real.
yeah. Brandon, it's very obvious he's slow.
Oh, yeah. Stephen Avery has an IQ of 70.
Yeah, but he can hide it a bit better, can he? Like he doesn't
No.
seem.
Not at all.
I thought he seemed a little more aware of things though than Brandon did.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was an adult, but it just it doesn't make sense. Like,
Yeah, no, I know. I know that he didn't. I don't believe he did it either. But
yeah,
I just thought he seemed a little more, yeah,
it was
non-retarded.
perfect timing. But her shady ass ex-boyfriend, who she didn't want to talk to, and he was constantly calling her, and they have
Oh
testimony.
yeah.
Like, he fucking went through. He hacked into her phone records and shit, and fucking into her voicemails and deleted voicemails. Him and her brother did. And it was that whole situation is fucked up. It's fucked up. I think he had more to do with it than anybody. He knew exactly to tell her cousin. I think he knew exactly where her car was, because her cousin found it in like 30 minutes of being in there, and it was way in the back. Like, that doesn't seem legit to me at all. Like, I feel like they're lying. They wanted him to be guilty,
Yeah.
and they made him guilty. So, I don't know. It's a whole thing. But
Oh, I think that happens a lot, especially in like small town areas like that, where it's easier to like go under the radar with fucking with people like that. But they got nationally noticed or internationally noticed. So has that helped anything in the process?
well, it almost did. Brendan Dassey almost had his charges overturned by a state Supreme Court judge. And then
Hi, Hensley.
it didn't. Then he was almost released. And then that backfired on that judge.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was somebody that didn't make sense to me, because it was like the Supreme Court judges was trying to make like set him free or whatever, but then somebody overruled him, which I was like, who the hell overrules like the Supreme Court of the state?
The Supreme Court of the country.
Yeah.
I don't know. They made it so that he and they're what they're trying to do is they're trying to run them out of appeals, because No judge will even listen to Stephen Avery at all. And he's got Kathleen Zellner is still his attorney. She's still trying to get him out. Because the second season is all about her coming on to his team and figuring out all this shit, doing all these forensic testings and things like that. And the state was just running her into a back door, like over and over again. It never made sense to me. None of it. Because he got put in prison for 18 years. The cop told him to his face when they arrested him, and he's like, I didn't do this. He's like, I don't care if you did it or not. I gotcha. You're going to jail for this. And one of the cop, get out of there. The cop that found his key on the property, he had information down the line that this other guy admitted to the rape of that woman, and he got it from Brown County because the guy was in the Green Bay prison, and he didn't tell anybody for like a year or some shit like that, or I don't know, maybe it wasn't a year, but it was a long time. He didn't say anything to anybody because they didn't like the Averys. They didn't like any of the Averys. So whatever. So then when he got out of prison, the insurance company for the county, for Manitowoc County, they were like, we're not paying him this money. You guys fucked up. You're going to have to pay it on your own. So nobody wanted to pay him that money that he was owed for 18 years being in prison for a crime he didn't commit. And it was fucked up because even like the people at the secretaries and stuff at the DA's office, they were trying to tell the DA at the time, like, you need to look at this guy because he has a history of sexual assault. And he was supposed to be like being watched, but because of there being like extra crime going on that day or something, the police weren't watching him. So he got away with raping this woman who was jogging on the beach. And everybody overlooked it because they wanted to get Steven. Because his cousin was married to a sheriff. It's a whole thing. Like, his cousin was married to a sheriff and she didn't like him and they were fighting and whatever. And he, like, pulled an unloaded gun on her because she was saying that he was jerking off on the side of the road naked. And he was like, that isn't true. So he made her pull off on the side of the road and he chased her down and he pointed an unloaded gun at her and was like, why were you saying this about me? You know, just dumb shit. So her husband was a sheriff and he didn't like that shit. So that's how it all started. So he sits in prison for 18 years for not raping a person. Then they finally let him out and they got to pay him all this money and they don't want to pay him all this money. So, because it was during his deposition.
Yep, the good old boys club.
Yes, I think that's exactly what.
Yeah, I believe they call that. I believe they call that justice because it's just us.
Right.
I've never thought about that.
Yeah, I've heard that so many times. I definitely did not come up with that.
I've heard it.
No, I could seriously see some small town shit like that, though, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a very big, like Manitowoc County. I mean, that's very rural. It's not like big city shit. And
No, and even Manitowoc, the city isn't a big city shit. It's tiny little town. I mean, it has. They have a maritime museum. They're right on Lake Michigan, but it's a little bitty town, you know. I don't know.
You're a little bitty down.
You are.
Hi, Thomas. Hi, Donna.
Hi, how are you doing, Shaniqua?
I am all right, thank you. How are you?
Shaniqua McQueefa.
My
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I just thought
Literally.
Kendra was yelling at
My-
the TV all day. I need to watch it.
I heard. That's so funny. I love it. But everybody has to see that, you know?
Yeah.
It's important
There's a lot of fuck.
because shit like that should not happen. That shit should not happen.
Absolutely not.
And it does.
And everybody fucked up.
Because
Like,
that's not an
crime
isolated
fucked
event.
up.
You
The
know?
crime- yeah, they all
Like
fucked
if
up.
you think that that's the only case that shit happens in, you're under a rock, you know?
Right.
No, one of my favorite cop on YouTube that I watch, he like goes over police shootings or, you know, any kind of shootings or police activity or whatever, and he like critically talks about it and shit. That's why he quit his job in Sacramento, because there was a DA that was like falsifying information to wrongly imprison people, and he called the DA out on it. And pretty much like had to quit and take early retirement and shit.
Oh yeah.
And that's Sacramento. That's the capital of California, you know?
Well-
It's happening there, too. You know it's happening in a small town. Well, it can happen in a small town.
Oh, for sure.
Well, Ken Kratz is a piece of shit. He's the DA that prosecuted these two. But he got caught up in this big sexting scandal.
Oh, he just gives me the girl.
No,
he
he
gives me such the willy.
He
What was
said,
Was he
No,
cousin
hold
with
on.
Anthony Weiner?
no, he got caught up in this big sexting scandal, and I'm friends with the girl that he got caught up with. She was brutally beaten by her boyfriend, and the boyfriend went into jail. And Ken Kratz told her that he was messaging her, and she's like, "I don't want these text messages from you." And he's like, "If you don't go along with it, I'll release your boyfriend from jail. I'll make sure he doesn't get convicted." And she was terrified. Like, she had she was in the hospital type beating. And he was threatening to release him if she didn't go along with his sexting.
Damn.
And then his excuse was, when he got caught, was he had a Vicodin addiction. He didn't know what he was doing.
Oh yeah. Right.
I've taken Vicodin. It never made me not know what I was doing. I knew exactly what I was doing.
He's just gross.
He is gross.
Or wait, I guess I shouldn't have said addiction. I've just taken Vicodin.
But yeah, I mean, it's just one thing after another with that case.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
comedians that I was talking about, that's how I found out about Tiger King, too. They saw that like the week or the weekend it came out, and they were talking about it on a Monday, like, oh my God, you got to see this whole thing.
Everybody
Well, yeah.
should see Tiger King also.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. I agree.
It's fucked up.
But it is something that, like, you feel like an ex. You're like over them. You don't think about them anymore.
Right?
It was really a fad.
It really was. I mean, I have the t-shirt and I don't even wear it.
I was into it though when it first came out. Like, even Jamie, and he doesn't watch like hardly anything, and he watched it like 10 times in a row.
Yeah, Roger, I saw you said earlier your screen was flashing and stuff.
Everybody's was.
Wow, Firefox.
Yeah, now he's in Firefox because before he said he was in Chrome. Or no, someone told him to update Chrome.
Yeah, and he said that didn't do shit.
Yeah, but when I went to YouTube Studio, it was saying like all the information was all messed up. Like it didn't have the correct information about any of my videos. It, like, are they monetized or not? Like everything like not available, not available, not available. Ad suitability not available. Like everything was not available.
You see it. It's still doing it.
Yeah, everybody was saying that their internet or something was glitchy during trivia earlier, and I'm sitting here going, "Hey, it's me, and my internet's working fine." But I was like in and out though. I didn't stay. Like I'd come back and see, check things out. But I was watching on another tab. America, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. You haven't seen that yet, have you, Rev?
And lick on my balls.
Oh my god.
Where did
you know
you
what's
watch
next?
It's on Amazon. I watched on HBO on Amazon.
Well, I know Shan, so I don't pay for anything. Although I do have Amazon Prime.
But you'd have to have the HBO on Amazon Prime.
Working for Prime because
Here's that site I gave you. Oh. You can find anything you want on that site for the most part.
Oh yeah, not only that, but whatever link you sent me to Dexter, it's got like 12 sites on there. So I just go to those sites and search if I couldn't find it there.
Yeah.
When Shan sends me links, I see a lot of ads for tits and ass.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the thing I saw earlier?
I don't even notice them anymore.
Ad blocker blocks a lot of them.
Well, but I only recently got that. I didn't notice them really before just because I was so used to tits and ass.
I tried to go to sleep watching Warm Bodies, and so I like put it on my phone and went there. And next thing I know, I'm getting messages like every 4 minutes, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I would look, and I'd have like 3 or 4 messages, and they were all the same thing for like some weird ad, and I'm like, "What?"
It's a bot, yeah.
Yeah, I had to go into the Google Chrome settings, and then it was into one of the settings, and then another settings, and then under that I had to click on like what was giving permission to Chrome, and I had to remove everything out of there. There was like 5 or 7 different fucking things that were sending me ads like every couple minutes. And ever since, because
hey, Pearl.
there, I'm like, oh my god, I got another message, and I'd look at it, and I'm like, oh okay, spam. And then like 4 minutes later, I'm like, I got another message, and it was spam. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on?
Pearl, are you sub to me?
Hi,
Pearl, you should check my streams out sometime. I don't think I've ever seen you at one of mine. Probably didn't think to sub to me, but yeah, I do. Game
fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and there's fabulous prizes.
Science Channel.
Fabulous.
I love my comment earlier when Donna was like, you should hook Haggis up with a link so he can watch Team America World Police. And I'm like, no, don't. Like, it's funnier when he doesn't know what the movie's about.
Well, with his Rolodex of movies seen, I don't know if he'd even like it.
Yeah, he'd be like, can I switch back to the Human Centipede 3 again?
Sorry, I don't mean to keep you awake.
Oh, but I did miss it earlier, though. Like, when he said, oh, I know this movie, did he actually know it? Or did he just say that and then he didn't know it?
Yeah, he surprised me. He did know a couple today, I think.
Well, he said he knew him, but then he never confirmed that he knew him. That's what's making me wonder, because he never was like, "Oh, right, yeah, I knew that," or anything. He was just like, "I think I know this movie," and then never heard a thing about that movie again from him.
I'm gonna have to use your.
Meanwhile,
Oh no, you're having it too, Michelle. Oh,
I collect it so they don't have to
Michelle. Oh
Yeah.
no.
yeah, switch to Firefox like Roger did.
See, mine is not doing it on Chrome. I'm watching it on my computer, and it's not doing it. It was doing it on my phone.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
blame Haggis because he's the one that's usually flashing.
I had sex with Burger King.
Literally flashing.
I had sex in a Burger King in a booth.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought you were quoting what's his name. Like I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom.
No.
It was
I wish
Humpty,
I was.
the Humpty Dance.
Oh, who's saying that, Callie?
Oh. Oh, good.
Well, Michelle, you should just come up then. How about I send you?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
America. Oops. Wrong button. America. Fuck yeah.
I'll send Roger one too. If he doesn't
Oh wow,
wanna.
Callie. Is that my mom's house?
It's not mine. I don't have a basement.
Team America World Police.
I think she's talking about my mom's house.
Anywho, those
Callie picked up some pretty amazing shit.
Ooh,
Yeah, she said, yeah.
that's weird, Michelle. It's weird that both you and Roger, maybe it's your, I don't know, do you have the same phones? Or is he's using the computer, I think, right?
No, I think. Well, I don't know if he's using a computer or not, but he said that he was on mobile data earlier.
Oh,
Oh wow, Callie.
what?
Yeah, because you always knew you were being watched there.
hey, Michelle.
Always.
Hi. Yeah, we have the same phones, but Chris is having the issue too.
What?
Yeah, well,
It's
YouTube.
on my
yeah.
phone, not on my laptop.
Yeah, YouTube.
Do you have the same network as Chris?
I don't know.
Who do you guys use?
Shit.
I could watch like a live stream from yesterday and there's no issues, like the replay,
Huh.
but I can't. It just started today, this evening.
Did it start it as soon as I went live?
Sure.
Yeah,
Then
because
shit.
I popped in there, but then I went on someone else's live to see if it was just your live.
Yeah.
I went on Jolene's live for the Big Brother
Oh, yeah.
spoilers, and hers was doing it too, and I'm like, this is fucked up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
God.
Well, YouTube must be doing something, because
So
like
it's no matter what live I went to, because I was testing it. No matter what live I went to, it wouldn't work. It was just flashing, and I have a headache from just the few little flashes that I got.
I don't see it. Well, wait. Let me check over here.
The piano, Judd.
Yeah, no, it's still that way. It doesn't have the warning thing at the top anymore, but all of the information about my videos, like right now, it won't even refresh my videos. Okay, now it did, but now all the information not available, not available, not available, not available, not available, not available.
So is it
Oh,
unavailable then?
It says data. Oh, wait, data is currently unavailable for some videos. As a result, the displayed information may be inaccurate. Retrying in 20 or 10 seconds, and it's not.
What?
Yeah, it's not some videos. It's every single video. But yeah, YouTube had a warning, or a not a warning, but like a little like red. Oh, there it is at the top. Data is currently unavailable for some videos. As a result, information may be missing or inaccurate. So YouTube is having issues right now.
Chris, who do you use? What company?
Look in
Davey.
the chat, Donna.
Davy. That could either be the family that lived there before us or
Oh, Jay Hansen. Hey.
What service do you use? Internet.
Davy.
Chris, that's not what we meant.
Team America World
Who's,
Police.
who's your provider?
Hey, you want to hear some funny shit, Sarah? Callie won Team America World Police keychain 2 times. She won the one that she gave to you, and then she won another one tonight that ended up going to Kirsten.
But didn't you try going on Wi-Fi, honey? Yeah, he tried going on the Wi-Fi.
Right now.
It's not the mobile service. We have 2 different companies for Wi-Fi and the mobile service.
Well, that would make sense if it was YouTube that was just screwing up.
Yeah, it's got to be a YouTube thing. Or maybe
Callie?
our
Very
internet
bad on
service
my
is
phone.
so weak that it's affecting us. But Shan, didn't you say that you were flashing the other day? Didn't you ask us if we saw a flash? Was
I
it
saw
yesterday
what?
or the day before? Like yesterday or the day before when you were playing a video, you're like, are you guys seeing it flashing?
Yeah.
Callie, do you think it could be Danny instead of Davy? Or are you sure about the Davy?
Yeah, it flashes on StreamYard sometimes when I share my screen. But it only flashes for me, not for you guys, and it's only on StreamYard.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen that happen on StreamYards.
Yeah, I did it for Haggis one time and we all could see it, I remember.
Yeah, and I think you had it happen to you once.
You were able to see it too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know if you guys could see it or not, because normally people were like, I don't see it.
I couldn't see it.
No, actually, no. I think it was Haggis' stream, but it was you.
Yeah, it's weird that you can't see it. Hi, Pedro Longwood.
Okay, Callie, my brother, the one that was affected, his name is Daniel, and when he was younger, he went by Danny, and he had sandy blonde hair and big brown eyes. And he also had a bedroom that was upstairs overlooking the big tree.
Hey, Donna, terrorize this.
Yeah. What?
What?
What's that
Terrorize
from?
this?
Terrorize this. I'm watching Team America World Police.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Oh, yes.
I should have known better. How did I not?
They're
Like, where did
fighting.
I know that?
I just watched it. Like,
Hold on.
And
You
what
guys
was
can't.
what was it earlier? Like Shan sent me that meme of that dude, that quote from Dexter, where he's like, "Surprise, motherfucker!" and then like all those different things, and within like 20 minutes, that shit popped right up on the episode I was watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that, yeah. I thought you were going to go to Team America route with that.
Oh no, just Dexter.
And here's slide whistle. Slide whistle, Sarah. Slide whistle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, coming out of your tongue.
I want to get to the good part.
Callie.
It was like right there, right towards the. No, I think it was episode 11.
It's
12 for that season.
Wrong size, motherfucker.
Yeah. Some fries, motherfucker.
Some pies.
I got hives, motherfucker.
That's right. Baptized, motherfucker.
Yeah, it was funny because I'm like, did I already watch this and I don't remember it? And then like it was like 20 minutes later, I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, Callie, I bet that's my brother.
Oh.
Yeah, it was right when he was going to that shipping container to find out about when he was a little kid.
AIDS.
That's what Roger said. Roger.
AIDS.
Roger said that twice now. You can change that pic now, Shen.
What is it? I can't tell what it is.
Jimmy Savile.
Gross.
Seville.
With a womble.
I'm gonna
I don't
keep it
like
up
that.
now just because he said that.
We have to watch it from the beginning. I was just fast forwarding through the good parts. Wait,
No.
I'm trying to find the sex scene, but it's way.
Yeah,
The fun-
that's after Egypt.
Yeah.
Well, the funny
Durka
Wait,
Durkistan.
I think I'm here. Hold on. Let me make sure.
Isn't it Durka Durkistan?
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Durka Durka.
What, Rev?
the funny thing, Roger, is like she was trying to get that picture to come up for the longest time, and it just would not come up.
Yeah, it somehow disappeared and I made it come back. You're welcome.
Well, you saw that. Shan, you saw that on the season with Pete Burns and Chantal,
Yeah.
the fake celebrity,
Yeah.
where he came on there, and I was like, who is that guy? He's such a fucking pervert.
Yeah.
But he came in to visit the house guest.
Yeah. That's how
but
I was
he
introduced to him.
he was feeling up on that Chantel girl. She was only like 20, 21. Like,
Yeah.
she was just barely old enough to be in there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No,
And she was very innocent acting. You know, you like that.
Yeah, he was disgusting.
He was a creepy old man then, and that was a
Yeah,
while
he was a
ago.
creepy old pervert.
Uh-huh.
You're talking about Jimmy Savile.
Savile.
This was made by the guys that created South Park. That's why it's so fucked up and amazing. Okay, sex
It was amazing.
I couldn't understand why they were all raving over him. They were like, oh, he's here. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, me too. I'm like, who's this weird looking old dude? Because I saw it before I knew that.
Yeah, he was
What?
like a big celebrity
Well,
over
I saw it before I knew about him, but I felt it.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
So they got Kim Jong-un.
there. Hill. When's the new one? Or the new one that died or whatever, and now his sister took over.
The vomiting scene.
It's
Kendrick's never
glorious.
seen this either. I'm corrupting her mind.
This is exactly what she needs.
Yeah, I think
Hey, what?
Tracy Beanham was also on that season, and she was like all happy that he was there, but maybe she didn't know about him because she's an American, you know.
Well, a lot of people were all happy about him because he was like a big celebrity.
Yeah.
And then most of the Well, I heard a lot of people talking about him, but at least people from like Britain and stuff. I never heard anything out of Britain about him. I only heard
Right.
like shit about him out of America, and it was mainly
Well,
just listening to Alex Jones, and I'm like, who the fuck is Jimmy Savile?
yeah, the Americans that were over there on the Celebrity Big Brother UK, they were acting like, okay, I'm supposed to act excited to see this guy coming into the house, but I could tell that the young girl was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe she had what the kids call intuition.
mhm. But Dennis Rodman, Pete Burns,
Well,
Tracy
he's like
Bingham,
that.
they didn't care.
Oh, what's his name? The creepy old smelly guy who's famous for. He's on Big Brother UK. He's on Celebrity Big Brother UK. He's famous for being a racing pundit.
A what?
I don't know. He's credited as he's a racing pundit. I know if I send you a picture of him, I can't think of his name, but he was like disgusting looking. He was disgusting personality, and they always put him on.
That
Look at Donna.
he was on like one of the first Celebrity Big Brothers, right?
I think so.
The old guy,
With ginger hair.
yeah. Was his name John?
Yeah, John something. Like him. I would think
He
he'd
was a
be.
creep. He was a creep.
Yeah, like a
He was-
hashtag
he was-
me too.
He was creepier than Jimmy Savile.
Hey, Joe.
What's up, Joe?
America, fuck
Fuck yeah.
Are you okay?
I think he was in the house with Brigitte Nielsen, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Michelle, you should do a stream called Big Brother Talk.
I should do what?
You should have a series on YouTube called Let's Talk About Big Brother.
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
We were talking about Jimmy Savile. What his name is? What is his name?
Savile.
Well,
Yeah.
Where are my dragons?
Donna. Yes.
That's so much better than America. Fuck yeah.
Where's the plunger?
Excuse me. Team America World Police should have the best fucking movie accreditation of all time.
Oh my god, yes.
That fucking movie is so funny as shit. It's so fucking funny.
Oh,
But
it's
when you
great.
say it the right way, it's fine. But when you say it the half way, it's jolting. When Haggis says
Sarah, did you hear that they have completed filming for Borat 2?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be another one. I'm so happy.
I didn't see Borat 1.
I didn't either.
What? Did you
Yeah.
see Bruno?
Oh,
Bruno.
I love Borat. Are you kidding? Oh my God.
I
I don't even know how many times I've seen it.
Did you see Bruno? Bruno.
Bruno's my favorite.
I want a vagina.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Bruno.
That movie's so fucked up.
Meat spin.
America, fuck yeah.
I like that.
How is Joe doing?
There's a lot of good movies on HBO right now.
Whoa.
I haven't been on HBO in forever.
Oh my god, they have Funny Farm on HBO right now. I love that movie.
What movie? Funny Farm?
Yes, with Chevy Chase.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Uncle
I'm
Buck.
pretty sure.
Uncle Buck was awesome.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody, Adventures in
Every time
Babysitting,
Don't.
Fight Club.
Oh yeah,
I still remember seeing
HBO's got everything right now.
Walk the Line. That's a good movie.
that was a great movie. I still remember seeing back in the 80s an Uncle Buck billboard. It was like him like trying to push in the door and the family's trying to push, keep him out. And it just said, he's crude, he's crass, he's family. Which I think is like the cover.
Can't Buy Me Love. Weird Science.
I get jammed.
Yeah, look at everything. School Rock.
Oh, I love Can't Buy Me Love.
I do too.
That's got
Dr. Dream.
Derek Shepherd. Yeah, McDreamy.
I swear, Jude, every time I
They got Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That was hilarious.
What's his face? Oh, that's fucking shitty ass movie. Danny DeVito.
Oh, Twins?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, they got all kinds of good shit. She's the Man.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Get up! Get on up!
Nothing, just.
Oh god. They have Alvin and the Chipmunk Chipwrecked. Hell yeah.
I'm
Get
like,
it. Watch it.
oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I
Yo.
just forgot I had
Callie's getting a
No.
lot more shit about my house that I grew up in.
Jude. I've left
Like
out
what?
730.
That's the most, like, seriously, that place is the most evil place I can't even
Spend it.
Does
describe.
she know if he was pushed by one of them?
Fucking Point Break. Hell yeah.
Does she know what?
If he was pushed by one of them?
Yeah, definitely.
Can't see from the ground.
And whoever it was also is the one that pushed my mother down the basement stairs
Oh,
and
that's
split
right.
her head wide open.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know. She had like 30 staples in her head on her scalp after that.
Oh, damn.
I don't even watch TV this much.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I'm guessing the spirits don't follow the odd Thomas rules.
Odd Thomas. Yeah. No, this is particularly malevolent. Or benevolent, sorry.
No, you had it right the first time. Malevolent.
Have you seen Odd Thomas, Donna?
I've read the books. I haven't seen any Odd Thomas film. No, I just read the books. Dean Koontz, yeah.
I just,
Um,
I saw he wrote it. I was like, damn, no wonder it's so good.
Benjamin Button. John Hughes.
Oh no.
Pearl Harbor? Fuck.
I know the perfect line in building.
I mean, Kelly is so right on.
I know.
Oh, Callie, you can put whatever you want in the chat. I'm fine with it, seriously, because it is what it is. That's growing up in that house is part of my story, and you know
It's a really
Why-
fucking really good documentary.
why I am the way I am. Because I still, to this day, I have my brother that lives. He's 46 years old, and he's in a rest home 3 miles away from me. He's in a group home because he can't function because of that house, because of what happened to him.
Come on, come on, come on,
Oh.
baby.
Blue.
Funny.
Wait, Callie, can I do a 2-hour PowerPoint presenting how you are not a cold reader?
Yeah. We have testimonials.
No, there's no way. She even has described in the house where my brother's bedroom was. She's never been in that house.
Right.
What exactly is a
She's
cold reader?
described the basement as someone
A
who
cold reader feeds you information to get
picks up
information
cues.
from you.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Right.
Dude, some help.
I'm picking up a.
Callie is not a cold reader.
No.
The name starts with the letter K.
Did you hear Roger?
She's like, LOL.
That's a cold reader.
Roger's like, I'm picking up a female whose name starts with the letter K.
Oh yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Kendra.
Then they wait for somebody to stand up. Oh yeah, I got a grandma with that name. You know, her name begins with K.
Yeah,
No, a long time ago, somebody did a whole PowerPoint saying that she was a fucking
Yeah.
cold reader. So I'm gonna do a PowerPoint. She's not a cold reader.
Yeah, can I please be a part of that? Because Callie is definitely not a cold reader.
I will
She's
get.
freaking amazing.
I will get out my Microsoft PowerPoint program, and we will make a PowerPoint.
I have no idea what it is, but okay.
Okay.
Jeans. The button is an inch and a half away from buttoning.
Oh boy. America.
Fuck yeah.
Can I put that in the PowerPoint? America, everyone has AIDS. AIDS.
Hey, Tommy. I just saw you through the back alley. What are you
AIDS. Yeah, John Edwards is a total cold reader.
Oh, I love John Edwards.
Yeah, he's a cold reader.
Every joint on my right side is.
Yes, Pearl, I will read exactly what's on the PowerPoint. I will write all kinds of nonsense and just write it. Write it, and then I'll read it. And then I'll call the video Callie non-cold reader.
I love you, Callie.
I'm probably gonna do a live stream that's called Callie non-cold reader.
She's amazing.
Oh, I got to
Like-
some light.
on that door?
Hey, if we can't laugh at ourselves, then what's the point, right?
Right.
Agreed.
I love Callie.
Do you see that up on that window? I'm looking at
The
it.
girl she's blowing my mind.
Blow my mind.
I was streaming info last night and Sarah kept stopping me. Please hold. Please hold.
It's cold. Hey, listen, I had a rough night. But it only took us 3 hours. I was on some shit. I was like, I'm gonna get this shit done. You know, we got
Yes, I
action
know.
tonight. I don't think it's raining though.
No, and it wasn't supposed. It showed no percentage of
I was
rain.
gonna say, what crystals did you buy today, Blue?
A cat's eyes.
My cat's eyes are glass.
They're spheres. They're glass eyes. I mean, they're cat's eyes.
They're glass. I
They're
was just
glass.
letting you know they're glass. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're glass.
Yeah, but I'm
So
not
they're
as
still pretty.
about doing actions with you. I'm just not.
I mean, they're pretty cool glass, but they're glass.
Like I forgot all
Okay, well,
about.
that's fine. I didn't pay too much for them.
Sam, we didn't get Bonnie put up.
Right, gotta go to work.
Yeah, but
Uh-oh.
you will be able to take a nap.
Yeah.
And it's only a few hours.
I'll be right back, you guys. I have to dig out my
Yeah, Bonnie's
flashlight.
on the run.
I just have to wear it on my feet,
Yeah.
which I have not.
She's probably hunkered under a tree somewhere, but we've got mountain lions and shit around here. And not like
Yeah,
being in a
get her
little
put up.
pen is going to make any
Get her
difference,
put up.
but
If you
yeah,
sleep
I'll be right
from
Because I work till 2 on Saturday. Come home and eat and sleep.
How's that cookie feeling, Shan?
You get up and go and work and come home and sleep. We don't have to be back to work till Tuesday and not till 10.
Shan's muted.
Yeah, I looked up. She wasn't muted. I said that. I looked back and she was muted.
well, if we leave it.
My joint shit was going. I'm throwing my body into like a dizzy pit, not eating that and you know, not sleeping like I normally sleep. I'm not coping it. I'm out. So, oh, the new world, and my body's going. What the fuck?
Right.
It's all good, but
It's Callie. We just gotta laugh at ourselves. Like that shit. Like it's old and it was fucking shitty what she did, but now like we'll make a joke out of it because it's funny. Now it's funny. Now we're in a good headspace. I pick on myself all the time. I don't give a fuck.
I try to beat everybody to the punch.
I think everybody, the shit that everybody did and shit to me, except for calling my job, like that was fucked up, but it's still funny. Like the people who really fucking know me know damn well that, like, yeah, the shit is not even possible. Like, if Vegas is pissing me off or something, I just tell him, like, dude, knock it off. Whatever. Well, there's sometimes. Uh-oh, Roger just got an inspiration. For what?
Yeah, you're warned.
Where did everybody go? Everybody's fucking muted.
I was muted because when we're not muted, your tunnel goes.
I can't help it that my tunnel is active. I touched that Moldavite.
Yeah, I know.
And now I'm an active bitch. I was off my fucking rocker yesterday.
yeah, you were. That's funny. Yeah.
What will it be now? What will it be now? Oh my god. I took an IQ test. That fucked me up.
You're pretty darn
I was
smart.
happy. I have a pretty high IQ, but I didn't have a high enough IQ to get into Mensa, which was upsetting to me. Like, I want to be a Mensa member. But it wasn't bad. It's like 127.
Where do you take this test?
And the Mensa website. No, it
How
was
long is it?
Moldavite, Callie.
127 is really smart.
Yeah, how long is that test?
I don't know. It was just a practice test.
Okay.
I only took one IQ test and they refused to give me my results.
Oh, just like your passport.
Yeah, pretty
in
much.
Your life.
Well, no, because my passport's on the way. It should be here Monday.
So they claim.
Oh, god damn it. I fucked up.
Uh-oh.
Finally. $800 5-month wait after a year.
Jeez.
Goddamn thing better be here.
Last time I took one, it was like 117. But it was like some random internet site. Like, I don't
Rev,
know
kick me
how.
out. I'm
I would
coming
like
back
to.
in. Kick
I
me
would
out.
trust the Mensa one.
Look, there's two of me.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I had to pay for this practice test. It was $99. Oh my god.
See ya.
What? How's that cookie treating you?
The tunnel sucked her up. Oh, the same as it treats me most nights.
Because it was acting like it was kicking your ass, and then all of a sudden it sounded like it wasn't kicking your ass at all.
No, I'm still really stoned. I can hide it well sometimes.
Not really. Well, I don't. Hold on. Does this one work? I guess not.
How many are there?
I can usually tell when it's hitting you. Like, even if you don't tell me you took one.
It's a lot harder on controller.
Oh, what happened, Sarah? She fell down. She came back. She fell down again.
So
It's definitely making my heart like fluctuate. Like my heart beats really fast. I don't like that.
Yeah, I like to think
That's
that.
not normal.
I like to think
I hate
that's,
that feeling.
you're trying
Yeah.
I like to think that's just me, but okay, we'll blame the cookie.
No, this doesn't feel healthy. Whatever this is. You want that to be equated with you?
Well, I'm pretty
That
sure
happens to me sometimes too, Shan.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm not healthy, so if that helps.
I wonder who it is.
He's
know.
out of babies.
Welcome back, Tomas.
He's back.
Thomas.
Back again. Back. Tommy's back. Tell a friend.
Oh, Chris can tell when I'm high too. Apparently.
I
Yeah.
know when you're high.
Oh yeah,
I
your
can
voice.
tell.
Yeah, your voice is like completely different.
Is it really?
I wouldn't say it's completely
Yeah.
Yeah.
different, but you're like,
Yeah.
wow.
You just sound really tired
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you're all cookied out.
It makes me very tired.
Well, that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, you like
Was
draw
Jimmy
out
Travel
your
in Mensa?
Gave the job.
What?
I just
Cynthia's
No.
Did you see what Thomas said?
I like taking
I
What,
want to be
Rev?
like Cynthia,
I'm Googling.
but I know my score isn't high enough to get in, so whatever. It's like 2 points. I felt degraded.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was that obvious. I was worried that people would think I was high on opiates. I was like, oh man, they're not going to know because it probably could sound similar. But I would think you trust me to know I'm being
No.
honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you said you've been clean for over 8 months. so-
Yeah. Even when I was using, and that was like off and on for years, I never tried to fake it and say, yeah, I've been clean for so many months. I never tried that. So, but you didn't know me then.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was at 127, and you have to be at like 132 in order to
Damn,
be.
127 is good though.
I think you've
Really
got to be
good.
higher than that. Because
It's
Nash's was 142.
I would like to think my
Well, there's
sexual like
the minimum accepted score on the Stanford Binet is 132, while for the Cattell it's 148.
I'll give you a hint, or not
Oh,
a hint,
okay.
a comparison. Howard Stern is a 99. Even though he portrays himself as very smart, he's not that smart. 99 is just average, really. She's 127.
My
That's
Nash,
like,
Nash was like 8 or 9 years old when he had his done, and he was 142.
what?
Yeah. My Nash.
Holy Toledo.
So
Yeah.
yeah, average. So low average is 80. Hold on, let me look at this. Go back.
Nash
80
is
to
like a
89 is low average. Average is 90 to 110. 111 to 120 is high average. And 121 to 130 is fucking superior.
Yeah, so I was going to use that word, superior. You're technically in the superior range.
I'm slicing up.
And Einstein was 160.
I never heard of Mensa until Me, Myself, and Irene. that short black dude. He's like, I'm just doing this because as a social experiment, where he was like a limo driver.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
He's like, I'm like did you say like the captain, or I'm the something of Mensa over in whatever college?
Yeah, they were all like geniuses.
Yeah. I never heard of it until then, and ever since then, it's like when you get a green car, and then like all of a sudden you realize everybody has a green car. Like I heard it everywhere after that. I'm like, what the fuck? How come I never heard of it until that movie, and now I hear about it all the time?
Hi, Joe. No, Thomas, you just have to be over 132. You have to be in that 2 percentile.
I'll bet Thomas has a really high fucking IQ.
It's like it's like the 2%. It's the whatever.
So
Well, I don't
132.
know, like, if they obviously they have to have different questions and things for children. So I don't know if a child's one would be different than, but 142.
Now just think of that.
Yeah.
So low average is 80 to 89. Stephen Avery's is fucking 70.
And Brandon's was 60.
Yeah.
And Brendan Dassey's was 69.
It's 69.
Pearl. Yeah, that would make sense for the American average to be 10 lower than the English.
Yeah, they say average a normal IQ score is about 100.
I'll be there.
I would think that you'd want to base that average after taking like 10 of them in a row.
I wonder what Stephen Hawking's was.
Oh. Google.
IQ.
It was way more than he thought.
I'm currently murdering.
This was 162. Wait.
Oh, hey, Jim.
That's it?
Oh, you know what? He never revealed his IQ score.
Oh no, he was 160 with Albert Einstein. Someone else was 162. A female. Oh, a 12-year-old girl.
Wow.
Okay, so kids are a little bit different. I mean, not much. 110 to 119 is high average. 120 to 129 is superior. 130 to 144, where my boy lies, is gifted or very advanced. And then
Wow.
145 to 160 is very gifted or highly advanced.
Well, I need to study because I want to be in Mensa.
I haven't had a Mensa in years.
A Menses.
A Menstra.
I'm always
funny-
writing a Mensa cycle.
Yeah. I haven't had one since I was 30. Shit.
Well, I only had one IQ test, and I was in high school. Or
I
late
only
junior
had one period.
I was in I don't know, like
Sorry,
high
Rob.
school or late junior high or something like that when I didn't get my test result, and they said it was high, but they refused to give me my test result. But at the time, I was like literally about to flunk out of high school or junior high or whatever. Like I was just barely passing.
Well, see, I was the type of person that I could not go to class and still pass.
Me too.
I just refused to do the work. I had better things to do. Like
Well, they just weren't doing the kind of work I wanted to do. Like,
Right.
I love learning. I have such a drive and thirst for learning. But that shit,
Yeah, I have no clue how I got the grades I got for as little as I attended.
You seem like you're very smart.
Yeah, your homework, Michelle, is to do an IQ test. I want to know
I
your
just tried to while we were on here, but when it
multitasking.
when it loaded, the images weren't loading. And I was like, this is a time test. Come on. I
Oh.
can't sit here and wait for this to load. So I got to do it when I'm not on StreamYard.
Yeah. I'm giving you homework. I want to know what your IQ is.
All right.
I'm nosy as fuck.
What if it's only 50?
well, there you go.
Then you're dumber than Stephen Avery.
Oh, there you go. If you go to worldwide-iq-test.com/IQ-tests, you can take
Right,
5.
nobody's gonna type that shit in.
Yeah.
I just went to Mensa. Go
Well-
to mensa.org/workout.
Without
but
giving the name, when I went to the medical institute for my schooling, I did graduate with honors for over 4.
Okay,
What?
but this is for
No, but I'm just
Ellie
telling
likes
you that
225 and not 224. She likes
I'm an
900.
easy study. Like if I study something, I can download it, memorize it, and spit it out and still remember it.
Yeah.
If 2 typists can type 2 pages in 2 minutes, how many typists will it take to type 18 pages in 6 minutes?
Are you kidding me?
Now, I'm technically there.
This number is 1/2, 1/4, 1/10 of 400.
Out looking for a gun store.
Why does it have to be math?
Yeah.
1/2 of 1/4 of 1/10 of 400.
Somebody, I'm gonna die.
So 1/10 of 400 would be 4.
I'm getting shot.
I think I'm going to have to take a test earlier in the day because my brain is not computing what she's saying.
Well, I kind of dig the Myers-Briggs thing
All right. Of course, it spawned near the bank.
because then
Is that the
everybody's like,
extrovert thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you
I
count
forget
from
what
1
mine
to
was.
100, if you count from 1 to 100, how many 7s will you pass on the way?
Huh?
Home. Ebert.
9?
I didn't
No.
hear.
Because you got the 70s.
Oh no,
Oh shit.
he gets shot. I don't want to snipe anymore. Help me. I'm on the ground. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm
Oh.
Oh no, I actually just
What the fuck? Every time I take a goddamn IQ test, they say they can't measure my IQ. What the fuck is up with that?
Yeah, because a lot of them will wait till the end and then they'll want you to sign up for shit. That's why I stopped with that. Because I just took a bunch of random ones on sites and then I just averaged it out to 117. Because on one of them it said I had like 160, and I'm like, no fucking way. There's no way. And then one said really low, and then most of them were in like the 116 to 19 range. So I just said 117. But I don't know the exact number. I would like to know.
Oh no, it's an AUG. Possibly.
Okay, so my Myers-Briggs is an ENFP, which stands for extrovert, intuitive, feeling, and perceiving.
Oh yeah, totally. Totally.
I'm closer to the furniture. You can
Other people that are ENFPs are Robin Williams, Sandra Bullock, Dr. Seuss, Mark Twain, and Alicia Silverstone.
Oh. Not to the Alicia Silverstone. I don't really give a shit about her. But the Robin Williams one.
Well, and it says that my
I could
career
see
matches
that.
then would be career matches are actor, lawyer, teacher, research,
Officer, I have no bounty.
or
I'm not
entrepreneur.
bad. You would follow me. My officer.
I don't know about that. I'd lose my patience teaching.
I could really see you tackling. I could see you tackling anything you put your mind to it, just because you're determined like that. Really.
I'm determined until I get freaking bored, or until I think I know enough about something, and then I move on.
Yeah, I get that.
Following the officer. You'll protect me.
I'll get super passionate about something, and I'll dive super deep into it, and like absorb everything I can, and then I just lose interest after a year or so.
I was going to steal a toy. I really
That happens with me too. I think it's ADD.
well, whenever I was a kid, some of the teachers were telling my mom that they thought I was ADD.
I was reading my report cards from when I was like in 3rd and 4th grade. And it didn't say that I was ADD, but boy, did it describe that I was ADD.
I can show you my
Except for
mine usually said things like I was very
finishing my
bright
work
and
then I was
I needed
disrupting
to.
other kids. I would finish my work and then disrupt other kids because I was bored.
Well, I wouldn't finish my work because I thought it was bullshit. And I wouldn't be so disruptive with other kids so much as I would just sit there and stare out the window and have all kinds of shit playing around in my brain.
No, I was talking to other kids.
That was whenever I was in high school.
Like, what are you doing over there?
I would talk to other kids.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I wasn't social. I was an introvert.
I was opposite. I was introverted as a child, but when I got into high school, I was a little fucker.
I just dropped my toy.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Let's pick it up.
Yes. Thomas thinks we all need to have Jimmy Savile.
Whatever his name is. Yeah. No thanks.
one thing that is on my wish list.
Let's see, Thomas. I'll show you my other one. I don't know if you're here for this one. There you go. There's this one too. I just liked it because he has a rainbow on his shirt.
I wanted to be able to buy it.
I didn't realize
But
that was him from earlier.
the long white hair that he had in his older age was very creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very Edgar Winter, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
No, not even that. It was just creepy.
Edgar Winter gave me the creeps. Come on and take a free ride my ass.
Very, very pink eyes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Right?
But Edgar Winter, wasn't he like albino?
I think he
That's
was
what I
albino,
mean.
maybe. But he just, I don't know. I don't know.
I remember.
Let Google.
I knew an albino chick and she was fucking nuts. Not saying they all are, she was.
Was Edgar Winter albino? Oh yeah, he and his brother Johnny both had albinism.
Albinism. That sounds
Yeah,
weird.
that's what Google says.
I notice it makes animals assholes, though, that are albinos. Like dogs, especially.
I
I'll
have
bet
an
it makes-
albino deer.
Oh,
Wow.
I know. There's one near here. I love them. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, she's a doe, and she's
Oh.
little. She never like their growth gets stunted. It's
Oh.
yeah. She's really pretty though. She's
Oh.
down at Bailey's house, my old taxidermy shop where my son now lives.
That's cool.
He's got a bunch of my shit down there.
I thought you meant she was alive.
No. Her's not alive.
He said we have. And I was like, oh, yeah. And then I'm like,
It's kind of like
it's like Santa
my
Claus is
camel.
real.
It's not alive either. Hey Sam, remind me tomorrow to ask Bailey about where he put my camel hide.
All right.
Okay. That'll make Noah's Christmas present easy.
So they can harass me. Well, they were showing their money too, so.
Yeah, Edgar Winter is just, I don't know.
I've never heard of him before. It is perfect that his last name's Winter if he's albino.
Yeah. Oh, well, you've surely heard the song Free Ride.
Yeah, I'm going to look him up now.
Come on
Edgar.
and take a free ride.
I just had to schedule an appointment with a guy named Edgar.
Well, when Noah was on his honeymoon, he made friends with a raven that was named Edgar.
Ooh, Alan Poe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. He's got the same haircut, too.
Yeah.
Edgar Winter.
Yeah. Creepy looking dude, huh?
He's giving me the heaves right now, currently.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
my clitoris
Oh,
just
God.
crawled back inside of my body.
Oh my God. I'm
It's
just
talking in my
kinda...
butthole right now.
Johnny Winter.
I know a sniper spot that ain't too shabby.
Hey, Kendra.
Not the most difficult. Look at free, buddy. I just got $100.
Okay.
Just take one of the ramps that goes up and just go to the gun. Try to find the gun. Dude, I can't beat you at sewer in a place that don't have a sewer. I'm trying to
The same word that can be added to the end of grass and the beginning of escape to form two other English words. What is the word? Dumbass.
I know it's sick. I know it's sick.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. It's so simple, but
Extreme
there's a random
word can be placed in front of the following words to make a new word.
Well, I'm at the drugstore right
This
now.
dude is so weird looking.
Yeah, he's pretty weird looking.
The sand part.
It's all one color. It's all the same color. Brad, why are you getting weird?
It is.
Why, Donna? Why?
Oh no, not again.
Is your screen flashing, Kendra?
No, because she's on her laptop.
Oh.
Careful. There's bad people around here. You gotta get out of this car. Bad people. That person has to stop. I don't care. I'll show you the spot.
It doesn't tell you if you do that practice test on Mensa. It doesn't tell you what your IQ.
You have to climb this.
No, it's a practice exercise.
They climb.
Oh, what? I already.
Oh, so you don't even get your score?
You can double climb.
Where
No,
did you get your score at?
I did the practice IQ test through there.
It doesn't even give you kind of a hint. Like,
I
you're
thought you
pretty
just said
damn
it
bright.
doesn't give you a score. Maybe I misheard you.
No.
To get up there.
What? What did I miss?
I can't help it. Things keep happening.
Changing it.
I gotta get. How do you?
I love
guess
how
you-
she does that all
How do
the
you
time.
I guess you need a cookie to get it. I don't get it.
Are you taking?
What is so funny?
Shannon, you get me.
Picture.
Bruh.
Oh, I get you. I'm gonna see that and I'm gonna raise that with something. Hold on.
Excellent.
Run into it. And then you continue.
Just trying to find the right one.
Doritos. I don't know.
It's child.
At least it's not Ronnie Millsap.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Who's Simo?
Simo is poo.
Oh.
Pooh Bear when he's a Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear, I gotta be there.
Those bitches, Edgar and Johnny Winter. Scientologists.
Pooh Bear.
Ooh,
When
are they
he's a Pooh
Scientologists?
Bear.
That's what
Standing in front of
Thomas said.
standing in front of Kendra doing the Running Man. She's trying to take an IQ
Oh.
test.
Well, you know how
I'm
we
doing
feel
it.
about Scientology.
Alexa, stop.
Oh no! You did it! Oh no! Oh no!
What?
Oh. She's Ronnie Millsap.
Okay.
I already had his picture selected as you were saying. At least it's not Ronnie Millsap, and I'm like, yep.
Oh God.
Where's the game?
Oh, I got one for you.
Yeah.
Is that water again?
I got a fucking headache, yeah.
Where is it?
Why is this guy so creepy?
Oh, I thought this shit would be gone by now. My headache.
Are we comparing money?
Look at this shit.
I'll just show.
There we go, Donna.
Money, 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 money.
Oh Jesus! It's Keith Moon.
I'm in trouble.
That's who I thought
Look
it
at that
was, but I was
fucker.
like, who is that?
That's Keith Moon being a fucker.
That
Looks like
motherfucker.
he's sucking a dick.
Fucking a imaginary dick.
Rev, can you make me hard?
I totally could.
I can make you hard, bitch.
Can you enlarge me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Will do.
Look, they're looking at each other.
Yes.
Just your picture.
I was talking to him.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That made me hard.
His
Holy
face.
fuck.
Sam. Oh,
My dick is
Fuck you, Keith
fucking
Moon.
engorged. My dick,
Engorged.
my dick is so engorged right now, it's throbbing.
Okay, Kendra.
Oh, Thomas, I hate Scientology. I can't handle it.
Kendra's hilarious. Like, she could have just yelled that across the room. She typed it. That was a lot of typing for no reason.
I'm not sure, Roger. I think I am. Let me check. Simmer down now. Hey, we should hook Simmer up with Donna. Simmer down now.
Yeah, Madonna.
I'm not subscribed to anybody that sounds like Winnie the Pooh because that's fucking weird.
There's a lot of people named Simo. I just realized. I guess I'm not sub to him.
Oh, that's why he. Oh,
I don't even know what his picture is of normally.
I had
yeah, Thomas. Scientology's like, it's gross. The fact that
behind you.
you have to pay money to grow.
Yeah.
That's just such bullshit.
What?
Yeah. Do you remember that
In
song?
Scientology,
Oh,
Right.
okay.
You gotta
Yeah.
pay a lot of money in Scientology.
Yeah, you got to pay
Oh, yeah.
pay money for each level.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
each level is like $200,000 or something.
yeah,
Just ask Leah Remini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
She's
that's
fucking-
crazy.
I didn't realize
Queen
you
of
were still
Kings.
talking about Scientology. I thought you were talking about something else.
Do you remember that song with that weird guy and he's like Do you remember that? What is that song?
No, I remember that. Beat up, up, it up, up,
No.
it
This
up,
was like some weird guy. Like he looked like he was from outer space and he was like Swedish or something. And he like the song was he would go and I can't even do it. Like it's so funny. It's so funny. You guys would highly enjoy it. I'm telling you.
Was it like?
No idea what
Was
you're
it a
talking
popular
about.
song?
It was a what?
And if it was a popular song, what genre was it, and what kind of era
It was
was it?
It was like a pop song kind of. It wasn't really a popular song, I don't think.
That's about robbing the taco store.
But you could have heard it like on top 40 shit.
I don't remember. I just remember it was so ridiculous. It was like dance type music.
Okay.
He climbed the front. He climbed the front.
And was it like 80s, 90s, 2000s?
Oh, it was the 90s.
Yeah, things got gloriously weird in the 90s. I loved it.
Yeah, I have no idea what song she could
I'm
be
gonna
talking
find
about.
now I'm on a mission from God. to
Yeah,
find
now
it.
she's
Go
on a fucking
find it.
mission. We're gonna find out. And it's probably something that we all have heard before, and we're just not getting it.
106 miles away from Chicago. Got a full tank of gas, a half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
Even Crowley thought that L. Ron Hubbard was weird.
Yeah, I'm safe.
Was a weird, sinister
Yeah,
bastard.
he is weird.
And Crowley was the wickedest man on earth, the Beast 666.
Looking. Oh shoot. Bogey. I'll keep my fists out if I stick. Can't run.
I'm trying to think of what song she could possibly be talking about, and I have no idea.
He won't get me here.
Me too.
Oh, I found it. He's
Oh, good.
Russian.
Of
I'm
course.
Who was it?
Hold on, I gotta find it.
Who does
It's
that?
called. His name is Vitas. Vitas.
I was walking. Well,
Okay.
Okay.
What's the name of the song?
that's it, Jude. You know, you're also hurting me in the process. In practice. Hopefully, you just like leaves me.
That's true. That System of the Down did
Oh,
something
no.
like that.
Gaps in me.
Yeah,
I
they did.
think of this a lot.
It's the
Okay.
seventh element. Somebody
The
is
seventh.
anybody on their computer that they could share that Vitas seventh element?
$7.
I'm telling you, you will thank me for this. I'm gonna pull up.
Oh, I'm on Google Images, and I just seeing his picture, and it does look familiar. I mean,
Right now, I'm doing reconnaissance for you, and
Rev, share that
Yes.
you
video.
got a guy.
What
Or at least
video?
part of it.
Be aware.
the seventh element.
That does look familiar. Yeah.
It's fucking hysterical, you guys.
Is he related to Cletus?
Maybe.
Banana meat. I like it.
It's fucking
Got
weird
14
looking.
million views.
Beavis
Because
and
it's so
Bobhead.
ridiculous. Somebody play it.
I'm just hiding in surveillance right now.
No, I think Rev's doesn't like that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, everyone kind of coming up.
Well, then he should say that. I
Yeah,
forgot
he'll
what
just
it
go
was.
quiet. Rev, you don't like that?
What?
Well, I heard you make a comment earlier about how you said, yeah, that'll happen about as soon as you hear someone playing music on my channel. Or something like that.
Oh yeah, I don't do that shit.
Okay. I didn't know. And I forgot it was on Rough Street.
No,
I didn't exactly know either
I
until
get
today.
community strikes when I do shit like that. I get them when I don't even do that. I had
Sarah,
like the
that's
last like
ridiculous.
three or four live streams I've done. I got, the last like 3 or 4 community strikes that I got, there was nothing even played on there. I had to fight them, and I've been flagged for them though.
I got flagged yesterday. They didn't do anything though. They just um they made it so that I was
HIV negative.
HIV positive.
Ooh, I got an age restriction. Ooh.
Well,
You see what Roger said?
I make mine
Yeah.
have age restrictions.
Yeah, but if you have age restriction, if you make yours be age restriction, that's why you're not getting monetized for them.
It does
No.
sound like you're saying AIDS restricted.
No,
Yeah.
I'm monetized on almost every single video that I have, except for like the last like 3 or 4 that are limited or no monetization, and that's because I got flagged. And I'm fighting them on it.
Flagged for what?
To the death.
They don't say why I got flagged. It just says limited or no monetization. It was YouTube's algorithm that flagged me, or somebody that flagged me, and YouTube did it to me.
Weird, because I get a notification every time I get flagged. So it's weird.
I used to, but they don't do that anymore.
I just got one yesterday while I was streaming because
Why?
I said Chris Piss in my title. I don't know, or somebody tried to flag me and be funny, but it was just restricted.
So Roger said whenever Sarah says you will thank me for this, be scared. Be very scared.
Mhm. That's true.
That video was scary.
No truer words have been spoken.
It's funny as fuck.
It's weird as fuck.
It is weird as fuck, but it's funny as hell. Look at how he uses that tongue. I can't even do that. No normal person could do that shit. Like,
No.
at all. It's funny as fuck.
Okay, YouTube is back up and running, and I'm looking, and Tuesday's live stream, I'm still limited with ad suitability, which means I'm either not getting any monetization on it, or they're just stealing all of it. And I just put in a manual review earlier.
Okay, but it's been that way for years, Rev, that if you have a monetization on your channel and you age restrict it, they will not pay you for age restricted.
Yeah, they totally will.
Okay.
I've been making money off of my shit ever since that, like, make sure you're not trying to, like, have your shit go to kids. I said my shit is not going to kids. Kids are not allowed. They're not welcome on my
Right, but it's not age restriction.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because
No,
There's
it's not.
an age restriction button. If you age restrict your video, you're not getting monetized on it.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Rev.
Yeah, mine
He's not
has,
understanding.
ever since this year when they came out with their "Are you trying to target kids" thing.
Yeah, that's different than
different.
age restriction. It's different than age restriction.
It's kind of
No, it's not. Not made for kids is not age restricted.
well, I get what
Not
you're
made for
saying.
kids is not made for kids.
I get what you're
Age
saying, but it's
restricted
all,
means
We all have it where it's not made for kids.
Yeah.
But there's an age restriction button.
you do not get paid for age restricted videos.
Yeah, there
But
are
you
two
can mark
separate buttons.
You can mark your videos as not made for kids and still get monetized for it.
Yeah.
It's different. It's two different things.
I only discovered that recently.
Under settings and advanced settings, no, this channel is not made for kids. I never upload content that's made for kids. I have that. So where the hell is
No, there's an you can age restrict your video.
It's each
I know.
individual video.
That's what I'm looking for.
I can't remember where it is. I don't care to find it again. I know it's there though.
So when you're posting each video,
No, it's not under settings. Here, wait. No, it's there.
is that the age restrict button and the same? If you
Right. They won't monetize age restricted video,
so I took
which
that
I don't care.
and I donate for kids, and that's all. I just will not ever be monetized because none of people want to.
You have a chocolate?
Yeah, when you do an age restricted video, your chat disappears
I do.
when it re-uploads.
Go with this one.
The chat is not presented.
It's under advanced settings for the individual video.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking under. Still don't see it. Here, maybe it's under this. Or no, that's not it.
I have such a good collection of this stuff. Oh shoot, I need my Starbucks latte.
Here, wait, maybe it's under audience.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
There we go. Age restriction.
Yeah, if you click that, you're not going to get monetized for that video.
Yeah, no, it says no. Age restriction. Do you want to restrict this video to adult audiences? I don't see why that would make you not be monetized. That doesn't make sense. That should only make it so that only adults should be able to watch it if they're authorized, YouTube viewers or whatever, fake their accounts and say they're over 18. Because that's what I used to do when I was below 18.
Well, the difference is, I'll tell you what the difference is. The not made for kids is for 13 and over. The age restricted is you have to be over 18.
Yeah, when deciding whether to age restrict content, you should consider issues such as violence, disturbing imagery, nudity, sexually suggestive content, or portraying dangerous activities, which I'm not doing any of that, so there's no
Right.
reason for me to do that.
I didn't do that either. They still age restricted my video. I could fight it, but whatever. I don't care enough to. But they will not monetize if you are age restricted. If you age restrict a video, they're not monetizing the video.
It doesn't say anything in here that they will not do it. I'm not doubting you. I'm just saying it doesn't say anywhere in here that they won't.
Okay.
Or wait,
well,
wait. No. Right here. If the video uploaded is meant to be is meant to be an ad, don't use this type of age restriction. It would result in ads being permanently disapproved. So that doesn't make sense.
they won't put ads on either.
Okay, I'm up.
They will
Here's
not-
a picture of Donald.
YouTube will not pay you if your video is age restricted. They just won't.
I can't.
Well, it says videos that the uploader proactively age restricts are still subject to the YouTube community guidelines. YouTube
Of course.
decides a video should be age restricted, a permanent age restriction will be applied. This happens even if the uploader restricts the video. Still doesn't make any fucking sense.
In other words, even if you age restrict and you decide to put porn on there, YouTube can still kick your ass out.
Yeah.
You still have to follow the community guidelines.
Here, wait, maybe if under
But if you actively age restrict it, you are under the understanding that you will not be monetized for that video.
Exactly.
And they are saying that because you're actively age restricting it, it's still under community guidelines because you are taking that step, but they're not going to pay you for it.
no, it says right here under your content and restricted mode. Does restricted mode affect monetization for my videos? You can still monetize videos even if they may be can't even fucking talk. You can still monetize videos even if they may not be available when restricted mode is on.
That's restricted mode. That's not age restriction.
It was under your
Okay, I'm not gonna argue. I have all the rules. I will dig out all the rules on YouTube and I will show you. Because I read that shit every month when they send it to me. I'll show you. If you have an age restricted video, you cannot get monetization for it.
Okay. Well, obviously I don't do it, so it doesn't really apply to me.
Right.
So.
I'm just saying.
No, I was just trying to find where it actually said it. So if you can find it and send it to me, I'd appreciate it.
Sure.
I've just
I
never
can't do it right now because I'm at the dock. See?
No, do it whenever you feel like it.
It's the fucking dock. Yeah. Yay for dock. Me.
Just watching.
Hey, quit licking
Yeah,
the crap.
in the
Where did
background.
Sharon go?
I don't know.
She probably went to sleep. She ate a cookie, y'all.
She didn't say goodbye. Or
She
did she?
probably does. She normally does it. She'll just go.
Donna, what are you wearing?
It's a
It's a sweater vest.
it's a sweater vest.
It's beautiful.
Oh my God.
Thomas, did you know that Edgar Winter dresses as Jon Snow from Game of Thrones when he has snacks? Just before orgasming, he says winter is coming.
Gotta move this shit.
Yes.
Girl. What? Oh my God. I forgot that was there.
Already doing it. Doors locked. Office gets in. Not very. So, like a multi-byte thing. Didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I get those emails all the time, and I usually read through them. The latest one that I got was the funniest. Was I got 2 emails from YouTube, and it was like, "Hey, your account is going to be demonetized because you don't have enough views and watch time." And I looked at the account, and I was like, "Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Like, I've got like I think I said it was like 150 subscribers, but I think it was like actually 49." And like my view count is like, I forget, it's like 140 hours, or no, maybe it's like 40 hours or something. It's something super low because I never use that channel. But it took them this long after all the rules updated for them to actually demonetize that account. It cracks me up.
If you let you grind at the bank, you're fine, bro. But
See, I never read anything that YouTube sends me because I don't do anything on fucking YouTube.
I've been all over YouTube for so long that I read all the shit they send me. But no, my account that they like are going to demonetize like at the end of the month, which I guess means the 21st. Like that thing was never like according to their new rules, it was never even remotely able to be monetized. But it took them like a year to unmonetize it. So apparently, I've been making money off of the videos for like a year.
make tacos.
Roger says later on. Is that like party on? Party on, dude.
Later on, Garth. Later on, Wayne. Stop.
It's more like
Take these with you. What?
Who is that, Donna?
I have no idea.
He's got like is it like a Tony Orlando look?
It is kind of a Tony Orlando. It's Tony Orlando-esque.
Yeah, it's not Tony Orlando, but it's Tony Orlando-esque. You're right. Esque.
Yes, esque.
Maybe it is Tony
And
Orlando. Who is it?
Thomas said the other one looked like Rick Purchase.
You want to speed up or something?
One of those 70s band dudes.
So there's Ray Purchase.
Okay. What has he got in his hand?
How wouldn't you like to know?
Middle finger.
It looks like a
flipping the
marshmallow
bird.
on a middle finger. What is that?
Oh, I think it's just something that's hanging on the wall behind him.
Oh, see how great my vision is. Yeah, he's got a marshmallow on his middle finger.
I just stopped. You're not getting groceries. Oh, there you go. Jeez, tacos are expensive here.
I didn't eat dinner and now I'm hungry.
I ate a grilled cheese sandwich.
That sounds good.
Meanwhile,
Hey,
Yeah,
Kendra.
it was. I mean,
So I'm hearing
all
Kendra's voice coming out of Sarah's picture.
I like sweater vest, dude.
never mind. It's something.
All those big ass loaves of cheese we got, we're going to be eating a lot of grilled cheese sandwiches.
That actually sounds really good.
Yeah, I love grilled cheese.
Oh, it was. And tomato soup. Oh,
Oh,
No,
I,
that doesn't sound good.
yeah, I absolutely hate tomato soup.
I
You
don't
make
like tomato soup.
I hate tomato soup, but you make me a grilled cheese, and I will totally rock the tomato soup. You can dip the grilled cheese in the tomato soup.
What? Oh,
y'all, Sammy, after he had dinner, he went back in the kitchen a little bit later when the soup had cooled down and he poured it into a glass and he drank it.
Oh, that's hilarious. When you started saying that, like when you said Sammy went into the kitchen, I totally was picturing Newman. I was like, no way. How did he do that? And then I realized that's your son, not your dog.
I get the kids mixed up too.
How does he do that? He doesn't have an opposable thumb. Reminded me of like Meet the Parents. Like, no, Greg, he doesn't have the opposable thumb.
Yeah. I saw a couple of foxes today. Some red foxes.
Pretty.
Yeah, they've got a den down in our bottom field.
No.
Stay away from them chickens.
You keep these like.
Yeah, they won't come up here, I bet. I don't know. I can't say that though, because
Okay.
they didn't protect them from coons.
Well, if I bag them all.
Oh, that's true.
oh, I'm so sorry.
3 recordings.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to shake my headache from the flashies.
Oh, okay. Good night, Michelle. Love you
Good night,
lots.
Donna. Good night,
I really,
Rev. Good
really,
night,
really
Sarah.
enjoyed our talk last night. That was
I
really
know
good.
that was a crazy
It was
download.
it was really good. Anytime you feel like talking that stuff, you just let me
Well,
know. I'm game.
that's not something that I would just like talk about normally. That's
Yeah,
total like download, and I don't even remember half of what I said.
I totally get exactly how that is because that's what happens whenever I'm connected and I'm reading.
Right. That's exactly what was happening. So anytime
Yeah.
Sarah made me hold, it was kind of hard to hold the stream.
Yeah.
Please hold. Had to tell them, please hold. Please hold.
Yeah, that was good.
All right. Love y'all.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Love you too, Michelle. Good night.
Hello.
Pass. Oh, pass.
Oh.
Oh.
Rev, you're going to be dreaming about Dexter after watching that much Dexter in one day.
No, I quit watching. It was actually I don't know if you saw earlier when I was talking about it, but it started fucking with me. Like
Did it?
I started getting like, I got really moody and paranoid, and yeah, I finished the first season and I quit watching.
Oh man, I fucking love it.
If I say no,
No, I do too. I just don't think I'm in the right mindset to watch it.
Yeah,
So
that could be.
Well, I really get into movies and TV shows and shit. Like when I watched Indiana Jones when I was a kid, like immediately I would go outside with like a giant rope and like pretend it's a whip and like try to wrap it around a tree limb and dumb shit like that. And like we would like I would watch Dukes of Hazzard every day, and we'd go in my tree house, and somehow the tree house turned into a car. Like. Yeah, I just like really get into movies and shit, so I had to like step away.
Well, maybe just in smaller doses.
But I'm not
just
like
like
that.
complete marathon.
Yeah, I'm not like that though. Like I'm like that binge watcher. I want to watch them all as fast as I can, kind of thing.
Yeah, I get like that too.
But that's I don't know. I don't know. It felt like, remember the night when I was like, I feel like I keep seeing things in my hallway, and then later that night,
Yeah.
well, then you gave me a reading, and then the next day, Michelle was like, yeah, the reading was correct. It was just, not the correct reading for what you were, or what everybody was thinking. It happened later.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
It played out in front of your eyes an hour later.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt with Dexter. I was like, all right, I just need to walk away for a while. Like, I'll come back later, and then it'll be the right time to watch it.
No.
Yeah. You were getting sketched out.
I was so into that show that like I was getting paranoid. Like I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna find the fucking shoe in the backyard. Like, just dumb shit like that. Like, oh my God, like they know that I'm like, casing out like whoever's fucking play. Like we went to what's his brother's name? Rudy. When he went to his like apartment and like there was a camera there, I'm like, get the fuck off camera. Why are you on the goddamn camera? Like I was like freaking out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does that to you. Keeps you on edge and shit.
I mean, that's gotta be like the making of a really good show, but I don't know. That also told me like maybe I should just step back for a while. So I went and watched like goofy movies instead.
Well, see, I can't watch.
Hmm. Okay, I think you're back.
I'm back. You know how shit goes.
Dude, that was so sad for that person. That's torture. I love it.
Sarah. Look at private chat.
Never have. I always forget about putting private chat up.
I just put made you look. Sarah goes, bitch. I love it. Aww.
I'm muted because I'm in the gas station and they're playing a lot of music. But when you were a kid, if you had a headache, did your mom tell you to take a shit?
No, but I told my kid that once. Mom always told me if my stomach hurt to take a shit, but the day that we got the alligator, and the kids came home and they didn't know, Bailey knew because he was home, that we had an alligator, and I put it in the kids' bathtub back in their room, but I mean his mouth was taped shut, so
We're so close to
he couldn't bite them or anything, but he was in the garden tub that's back in the kids' bathroom. Ethan comes home and he says, "Oh, Mom, I've got a headache." And I said, "Well, maybe you need to take a shit." And he's like, "For a headache?" And I was like, "Yeah, just go try it." I just wanted him to go back into the bathroom and see that alligator and
help me.
get the shit scared out of him.
Oh,
It worked.
It was a live gator?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that I used to have an alligator?
No.
Somebody, and he was a kid. To me, he's a kid. I don't know how old he is now. Bailey's 25. Will is probably 27 now. I don't know. It's been a long time ago. But he had me to do taxidermy. He wanted his stepdad's deer head mounted. He wanted a shoulder mount for his stepdad for a Christmas gift. And he just walks into my house one day and he sets this alligator on my floor. It's walking around on my living room floor, and its mouth was taped shut so it couldn't snap at anybody. And I was like, "Will, what the fuck is this?" And he's like, "Well, I thought that this might look cool in your shop." And I'm like, "I'm not going to keep a pet alligator in my fucking taxidermy shop." And he's like, no, stuff it. And I'm like, "But it's alive." And he goes, "Well, I can take it outside. I can take care of that." And I was like, "You are not going to kill this motherfucking alligator just so that it can be mounted. No." And he's like, "Well, now I don't know what to do with it," because he'd gotten it from somebody else. Like he had a drunken night the night before. And so I said, "Here's the deal. I will take him and I will try to find a home for him. And if I can get money for him to pay for your taxidermy, then we'll do that, you know." So anyhow, I did. I found a good place for him, and I made a couple of $100 on top of what his thing cost. So yeah, it's a good deal. So yeah, we had an alligator for one day.
For one day.
Yeah, one day.
Can you imagine that walking into a bathroom and all of a sudden you hear that gator going like that, you know, that noise they make where they're like,
They hiss.
yeah.
Yeah, he was like 3.5 foot long. He was a good sized alligator. He was cool. I drove him around in my minivan and like showed everybody around town, like, look what I got in here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, but I'm glad that I found a place for him because I was nervous having him. I wasn't nervous about him hurting somebody. I was nervous that I would fuck up taking care of him because, you know, I didn't know the temperature that he needed to be at and really what he needed to be eating. And
Because you're on a sale.
yeah,
Well,
I mean, basically all you gotta do is feed him chicken. You got plenty
and
of
that's
those.
what I did. Yeah. Well, I went and I got him some chicken.
well, as
But-
far as taking care of them, it snows here, and we have a river like right down the road. Well, yeah, I'll call it right down the road. That's called the Alligator River, and they call it that because they actually had alligators there. Like actually north of me, they had alligator sightings. I think like 5 years ago.
They're pretty adaptable.
Yeah, but they are cold-blooded.
Yeah, but they're like dinosaurs, so they are adaptable.
Yeah.
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 Oh, they were around when the dinosaurs were around.
I mean, he was so cool. We named him Silas. But yeah, definitely scared the shit out of the kids. They're like, what the fuck? You just
Well,
never
Carol-
know, you know?
I'm
You
gonna.
come home one day, there's You know
Sorry,
what, honey?
I said I'm gonna go because I'm about to hit no signal, and I don't
Okay.
want to.
You're about to turn left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always
All right,
left.
honey.
All right.
I'll
Bye.
talk to you tomorrow. Love ya.
All right.
Bye. Bye, Kendra.
Bye.
Later.
Yeah, the kids come home. There's an alligator in the bathtub one day. They come home another day. There's a dead camel in the front yard. You just never know. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's good for kids.
I found a picture of that camel. I found a picture of the camel on Facebook a week or so ago. I mean, it's just a dead camel, and it doesn't look pretty. Like his neck is kind of twisted,
When I like
but you know.
when I permanently like when I make sure that I have my
Yeah.
I will clean it and I will make sure it's nice and clean. But until then, okay, that's a good way.
Is anybody still in chat? Even is Thomas still there?
Yeah. not-
Taliban.
yeah, nothing since Thomas said night to Roger.
I don't know. Something outside.
Yeah.
Pearl. Pearl's still here.
Pearl's still here. Aw.
I don't know why I think that Pearl's like in England. Because I believe last time I heard she said Charlotte, which is in my state. Oh, she's
Or
lurking.
lurking. Well, I think she used to live up in your area.
Well, Charlotte's
She
still
said
pretty.
something.
Yeah, it's still pretty far away from me. That's like 8 hours away, or 8 or 7 or something like that.
Yes,
Oh, no.
she's from North Carolina, but she lives in Louisiana. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I saw her say something last night about I miss home or something.
You can see
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that was Charlotte, which is like 8 hours away from me. Or maybe it's 6 hours away.
legit. You can't.
But that made you think that she was in England?
No, I just always get the feeling like she is in England for some reason. But then last night I saw that, I'm like, okay, she's not, and she's in my state.
Well,
But
you
no,
know,
she's not even in my state. She's like a bunch
hey,
of
when you
states.
think about it, about half of the people that we hang out with are in England. You know,
Yeah.
past
Well,
life maybe.
but
Yeah.
also like a majority of all the people I've ever met on YouTube are nowhere near me. Like Pearl says she was from Charlotte. That's the closest person that I've ever met near me on YouTube. And that's like, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours away from me. And yes, I am on the coast. I'm like right at the beach. Like literally that way, I don't know, quarter mile is the ocean, is the Atlantic. But no, other than that,
Well,
the closest person I know is in West Virginia. Or
I met
no,
someone in the tarot community that's like an hour and a half away from me. Oh, and then there's that dude that comes into Haggis's, Uncle Surf. And he's also from the Ozarks, but he's further
right.
south than I am.
No, actually, I got to correct that. I think, yeah, no, I think even the guy from Charlotte, which I don't like that guy at all, and I'd never like to meet him. I think besides him, the closest person, I mean, well, not besides him, even including him, the closest person to me is Shan. Yeah, I went right through where she lives, like every time I would go to my parents' house.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's why when
I have
she was
never been. I've been north and south, but I've not been east or west.
Said get up here.
I've been I feel like Johnny Cash. I've been everywhere, man. No, I've been to 22 out of the 50 states.
Boy, not me. I'm just a pube-faced honky in the Ozarks.
I was scared.
We don't go anywhere or do anything.
Dude, I was scared.
Yeah, my dad's like a big hunter. Like, well, the elk that I have, well, where the hell is it at? In the Reflection.
Oh yeah, I know you've been on those hunting trips.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
from Colorado. Deer was from Oklahoma. That deer was from Oklahoma. That deer was from Pennsylvania. That's well, yeah, no, that's all I got. but just on
Pearl
those
says-
trips alone, it was like we drove from North Carolina all the way to Colorado. So I went through North Carolina, Tennessee, Arkansas, what was it? Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, and then into Colorado. So that's like a bunch of states all in one drive.
Pearl, I was with you on the hubs thing too, but I'm like, yeah, yeah, I want to travel too. But see, for me, I don't need to go and see a bunch of big shit, but I would like to go and just go to all these towns and just meet people. I love people. I want to meet all different kinds of people. But
Yeah, and
that's
do
what I have to go. I have to go to the Tower of London and to Hampton Court Palace in England because it has to happen. That's been my bucket list item for ages. I have a connection to the Tudors. And I've got to go. I just
would
want to
like
go and
to-
fuck with the Ravens.
I would like to, but I don't think it like makes my bucket list. Like I would like to, but I don't know. Like my bucket
Oh, that's
list
just
is,
like
well, definitely the pyramids of Giza. I got to go and see that. Like that's way before I go and see England and Ireland. And that's where I'm like technically from. Like England, Ireland, Scotland, and Germany is my whole lineage. But I have to go see the pyramids.
Well, that'd
Although
be cool. I just have this pull to go there. And I think it's just because I have history there. I have some ancestral history there and perhaps some past life stuff there. But I also have past life stuff in India, and I have no desire to go to India.
Oh no.
yeah, well, I'd love to go see India too, but I think England would be on my. I don't know. I say that I would like this, like see a bunch of the things in England prior to that, but I also my mom was there. I kind of feel like I was there because she was there. You know, she went and my aunt or my uncle was stationed in England, and she went and visited her sister. That's the same one that was in well, the uncle. That's the same guy that was in Area 51. But she went there, and I don't know. I kind of feel like I lived, like I went there through her with like all her pictures and her stories and everything that she.
Vicariously.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So my need to go there is kind of lessened because she went there and I got to see stories and pictures and, you know, or hear stories, see pictures, you know.
Well, I'd like to go to Japan also, but just because we had so many of the exchange students from Japan, and
I made a gallon of tea today.
I just love them. But but to go there, it would be really just more to see them and to eat.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like landmark type places, that's what I've got to do. But
that's how I feel about the pyramids. Like I just have to go see them and see how enormous they are, because I picture them so small. And then I play video games where they're like to scale, and I'm like, holy shit, they're so goddamn big. And then try to picture what they used to look like when they were covered in what was it, limestone or whatever, where I think it was limestone, where they reflected the sun and everything.
Where they were white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I make some just so I have something to drink.
But you know what I have to do if I'm going to travel anywhere? I have to research the entomology, because I can't go anywhere where I'm going to be dealing with any kind of a roach looking thing.
See, I thought I'm a guy. I just beat it.
Yeah. I get past that really quick. Like I don't, well, like, you know, scorpions, they're kind of roach like animals, and I don't know. There's a bunch
totally not the same thing for me.
No, but a scorpion.
Scorpions, I can do scorpions.
But what's a roach gonna do? They're gonna like walk
I
across
can do
your
scorpions. Exactly. I know they're not gonna do anything, but it's just my phobia.
Not to touch Robux.
Yeah, I don't know. It would definitely make more sense to be afraid of heights because you could fall.
Yeah, I have
But
that.
you know, it's just a thing that's just ingrained. My sister was talking to me the other day on the phone about my nephew's getting married in North Carolina a week from, no, it's going to be this Wednesday. Anyhow,
I will never.
she was talking about going there, and I said, nope, there's palmetto bugs. I can't go. I can't go.
Yeah,
And she says, now I have never seen.
But Palmetto
but
bugs
they're
are way different than roaches. They're not the same
I
thing.
know, but they fly at you. They
No,
fucking fly.
no, they don't
And they
fly.
dive bomb your ass. Yeah, they do. One at my grandma's house flew and got in my hair. It was bad. I'm never going to get over that. I would have to go under some serious hypnotherapy to get past my roach thing.
You ever need one into this country?
I've never seen a palmetto bug fly.
Pearl says, yeah, they fly.
They may fly. I've never seen one fly. I've never seen wings. I mean, I got one. Where the hell was it? I think I threw it in the toilet.
When?
A little bit ago. They call them water. No. Like a few days ago. I mean, it's been flushed for a few days.
Shit.
No, I mean it's rare, but I mean they do turn up.
Gorillas, just it never loads.
Oh. I better never see one crawling on your wall or anything. I'll be flipping my shit.
No, they're never on the wall. They're always on the floor.
Do you know what is interesting though? Years ago, I managed to watch all of Joe's Apartment. Remember that movie? MTV movie?
Yeah, with the cockroaches.
Yeah, I watched that whole thing with my brother, and I was okay.
And that's the cockroaches you don't want around you. Palmetto bugs are in the cockroach family, but they're not bad at all. They're just, hey, we're here. We just so happen to be here. It's not like, we're here, we're going to eat your food or anything.
Yeah, I know. But it's all the same thing to me. And
That's how
palmetto bugs are huge.
Oh, yeah. My mom freaks the fuck out every time she comes here and there's a palmetto bug. I'm like, it's not a big deal. Like, they're just looking for water. They're not like trying to find food. They don't infest your house. It'll be like you find one in the entire house. And like, per year. Whereas if you find a cockroach, usually you're going to find a colony of them.
Right. Yeah. But we got to change the subject because I can't be talking about these things anymore. I know I brought it up, but I can't. Back to pyramids. Yeah. No, fuck no.
I really want to. Well, that's the one thing that really bugs me is like I actually was planning out going to Egypt and seeing the pyramids and stuff and taking John Anthony West's tour. And then I believe he got pancreatic cancer and died. And I was so
I don't know
bummed
who
out.
John Anthony West is. Who's John Anthony West?
Oh,
I'm missing
man.
something.
He's Magical Egypt on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I really miss that guy. I didn't even know him, but I miss him so much because I wanted to take his tour. It was a 7-day tour.
Oh, okay. I've seen that guy. I have seen that guy.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
in like a bunch of documentaries. And he's been on Joe Rogan and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh God. Can we just talk about how great Joe Rogan is?
Oh yeah. I don't know how great he is anymore, but I mean with all the conspiracy theories about him selling out to what is it? Spotify.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, you got
But I mean, he gets some cool ass people on his show. Graham Hancock and fucking had
Randall Carlson.
Bob Lazar on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had I just watched the like 2 hour and 30 or 40 minute long thing with Elon Musk. Oh,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
That like all my like weird theories about how the Earth like retakes itself and then lets humans like repopulate the Earth over and over and over again. That's where it came from. I believe it was episode 505, 606, and there was two more with Randall Carlson and Graham Hancock. But the first two I said were with Randall Carlson. That blew my mind and totally like turned my world upside down.
Well, yeah. Well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But have you watched the one with Elon Musk? That's just too cool. I mean, it's not quite as like earth-shattering or
well, I know
pivotal as the Graham Hancock stuff, but Elon Musk, I want to know what his IQ is. I haven't looked that up.
It's got to be up there, like way high. Oh, have you ever seen?
But he's a Cancer. I know that, and I know the fact that he's a Cancer makes no sense to me. I'd like to do his full chart, but I haven't.
Have you ever? I didn't know it was a Marvel movie, or maybe it's not Marvel. It's one of those comic movies. But have you ever seen Venom?
No.
Oh man, that like the bad guy in there is totally like Elon Musk. Like he's all like he was into pharmaceuticals and made a ton of money, and now he's into rockets and going into space and shit. And
okay, so Elon Musk is 155.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh God, someone has a radio.
Now I'm like wanting to find out celebrity IQ scores.
I'd like to know about Randall Carlson. Because that guy is pretty damn smart. Or Graham Hancock. Or
Did you know that Madonna was added to Mensa's Genius List?
No.
Well, her IQ is 140. How does she get? I didn't think you could be 140 and get into Mensa.
Well, no, Sarah said she was, what, 127? You needed to be 132. So that makes sense. I don't know. I didn't look.
Okay, I thought that was.
Yeah, I didn't look up the actual scores, but I believe that's what she said.
Because 142 is my biscuit, my boy. James Franco is 130. Oh, shit. I believe this. Conan O'Brien is 160.
Wow.
Yeah. Lisa Kudrow is 154. These are some smart-ass people, man.
That makes sense. She plays a dumbass on TV. So
yeah.
Kind of like, oh, who the hell am I? Oh, Betty White. Like, I bet she's up there too.
David Duchovny is 147. Natalie Portman is 140.
Yeah, I knew Natalie Portman went to Harvard.
That Mayim Bialik, whoever it was that played
Blossom.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah. It says 150 and also 163. So Nicole Kidman is 132. Shakira is 140.
Damn.
And Shakira is my age, which blows my mind. Like, how's that possible? She looks so young, and she can move like that. Matt Damon is 160. Holy shit.
I thought Shakira was younger, not because of the way she looks, just because of when I heard about her, which was
Right,
not that
same
long
here.
ago.
Yeah, same here. Ashton Kutcher is also 160.
I knew he was really smart.
Jodie Foster's 132.
Yeah, I knew she was really smart too.
Arnold is 132 and 135.
Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Well, that's one I
Gina
never.
Davis is 140.
Yeah, I heard she
Quentin
was.
Tarantino is 160.
I heard Gina Davis was really smart, but I
Sharon,
never saw Arnold coming.
yeah. Sharon Stone is 154.
That makes sense.
Yeah, interesting. Lots and lots and lots. Notice I didn't see any country singers.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah. Yeah. I would be interested in having Nash tested again. I'd like to have Sammy IQ tested. He's freaking smart.
I'm invisible.
I got some smarty pants baby boys. But Sammy's smart, but he's like, he's really intelligent, but he's smart ass. Yeah, you're right. Nash said he puts half of his intelligence into being a butthole. Nash, I was just talking about how smart you are, honey. You are a bright boy.
I've got it good. I've got it good. Oh, I didn't ask for what you're talking about.
We need to measure how tall you are too, kiddo. We should do that tomorrow. What is that? I can't see. Is that a thumbs up? Or are you flipping me off?
Thumbs up.
A thumbs up? Okay.
Flip off my mom? No.
Sammy flips me off all the time. I flip him off. It's all good.
Pop his jaw or something.
Boogity boogity boo. You're just fucking sitting there.
Dude, it's still nighttime.
Rev,
Yes.
come out of your zone.
What is our configuration?
What are you doing? Are you playing with cards again?
No, they're laid out in front of me, but I'm not playing with them.
Ginger! What's up, Sean? Rev, have you watched any videos on like how-to videos or anything on tarot?
No.
No.
Nah. The only tarot videos I watch are, and I missed today, when my friend goes live and reads cards.
Yeah.
I caught Tuesday, and that's when I got the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. King of Cups on top, Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. But I missed today. Well, I guess technically yesterday.
I like that you write it down though.
Oh yeah, on 9-1 I got the 2 of clubs and the 2 of one, or no, 2 of clubs, 2 of wands. On the 6th I got or no. Wait, I didn't put the damn date. I got the 6 of spades and the
Yeah, I remember that.
just 6 of spades. I got a single card.
Sean, were you here and saw the other pictures as well? There are more.
Oh
There's
yeah.
this fucker. Gotta have a pube face. There's Edgar Winter.
Oh, so you did get the Jen pictures?
Oh, those pictures.
Oh, that's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah, 'cause I
Oh,
know Shan sent him the haggis picture.
yes, yes, you did. You did have nightmares, didn't you? Oh shit. Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. I had to work out my emotions by drawing pictures of it.
I just had to keep on sending messages over and over and over again until it scrolled off the fucking page.
That's what Sarah was like. Now every time I open up our group chat, I'm gonna see that, and I was like, hang on, I'll just spam a bunch of pics in there. I sent her put in a picture of young Tommy Shaw and young Ted Nugent and things like that. But stuff for her spank bank.
Yeah, that's what Shan did. She sent me that fucking haggis picture yet again, and then she just like kept spamming me over and over and over again. She's like, "Okay,
Hey,
there you go. It's off your page now."
You wait. I bet that it all resurfaces again by Christmas.
Oh yeah, it resurfaced.
It's not going to go away.
Oh yeah, it
by
resurfaced
Halloween.
within a week, or well, no, within a month. She like spammed it all over again.
Yeah.
Like every time we have one of those, oh, you got to send it to that person. Like
And
all of a sudden,
she's activated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean. Now that that Shan has your a way to contact you and send you shit, you're gonna start getting the shit. Shan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that about her. She's so funny. Oh, I love that girl so much. I gotta help her figure out the Saturday's trivia because she's doing kids movies and she's never had kids.
Yeah, I'll be no help on that one.
Well, now wait, because there'll be ones from when we were kids,
I didn't like them when I was a kid.
Hey, Jesse. What's up?
What's up, Jesse?
You didn't like kid movies even when we were kids?
No.
You didn't watch The Land Before Time?
I watched that, but for the most part, I've not seen a majority of kid movies.
Well, when you think about it, when we were kids, we didn't have movies at the same rate as kids now get movies.
True.
It was a whole other world.
Yeah, and I never liked, my entire life, I never liked Disney movies. I hated them with a passion.
Well, I don't have any problem with Disney movies, but I'm not one of those people that's hung up on them, There's people who are so obsessed that they buy every movie just like as soon as it comes out. And like I know my former sister-in-law used to. She had this huge ass collection of VHS, and then it morphed into DVDs. All these Disney movies, just like the day, like the Tuesday that they're released on video, she will make sure that she's purchased it and has it for her collection. I bought movies that I thought my kids would like, you know? I mean, hell, I think for Nash's birthday, I think he was like 12 or something. I got him all of the Chucky movies because that's what he would like.
Child's play.
What, Sammy?
That was me.
That was you that I got the Chucky movies for? Well, what movies did I get? I got you a whole shit ton of. Was it Godzilla? I don't know. Okay.
I got the
All right.
Child's Play.
Yeah, Sammy got the Child's Play movies. My bad. I'm old, Sam.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When you get old, you start forgetting shit.
Well, I mean, and can you imagine? I've only got 5 sons. So it's like, jeez. At least, you know, Nash, at least I don't call you things like, you know, Bailey. At least I get your name right.
I've only had 2 dogs, and when I had them both, I was interchanging their names and then yelling at them like, "Damn it, Sarah! I mean, Debbie, what the fuck?"
For some reason, I interchanged Newman's name with our cat Yoda. Like, if Yoda's in the house, I call him Newman for some reason. I don't know. I have no idea, Nash. I slip up. It's not that I don't realize who it is I'm speaking to.
Yeah,
It's just
age.
for some reason the names just get screwed. Yeah.
It's just age. It happens.
It does. Well, I mean, my dad, he would sit there and go through all 6 of us kids before he'd land on my name.
Yeah.
And 2 of them are boys. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
would be like Mary, Mark, Lisa, Dee Dee, Danny, Donna.
Oh, my dad
Yeah.
would call me my sister's name all the time.
Oh God, that would suck. Yeah, Yoda is a cool name. He's a cool cat. We think that Yoda's 9 years old. We think. I mean, we had him as a kitten, but I didn't pay attention to his birth year. Yeah, we've had him for a long time, Sam. Yeah, probably since you were 3. Yeah. You've had Yoda more years of your life than not, Sam, for sure. Yeah, I'm big on animal names. Oh, speaking of my animals, Rev, you know my baby turkey, Kenny?
Yeah.
Okay, so a friend of mine was by today, and it was his uncle that gave us Gobbles. You know, it was his uncle that passed away, and before he passed away, he said, Donna Sue, will you please take Gobbles? So I inherited the masturbating turkey. And anyhow, so we were just damn sure that Gobbles was the father of this turkey, because we only have one Tom turkey and we have Margaret Thatcher, you know? So when Margaret lays the egg and I incubate it and hatch it, this has got to be Gobbles' baby. But nope, when Isaac was here today, he said, Donna Sue, he says, I think Kenneth looks like Margaret tied up with a wild turkey. So that's happened again. Not the first time that's happened, that when we've had turkey hens, that they run off and breed with a wild Tom. So yeah. So now I don't have to go up to Kenny anymore and say, what's the frequency, Kenneth? I guess now we know.
My favorite song is Roblox.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'll have the boys help me figure out the trivia shit. Maybe. Because if I do too many current kids movies, there's not going to be enough people that know that shit. They're going to have to be older kids movies. Stuff like The Land Before Time, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's a good one too. I would remember that.
Like stuff that people before, you know, you have to be 18 years old, you know, to be in there. So something that people would know like that. But yeah,
I'm actually scared.
today I helped Shan a little bit with the action thing. So I was like, I'm not participating,
I could mine.
which really wouldn't have mattered because
Duh.
I don't even know everything that I sent her, and I don't know anything about action movies, period. I can tell you who Arnold Schwarzenegger is. I can tell you who Steven Seagal is. I can't tell you any of their movies. Oh, wait, Total Recall. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about action movies, but as far as tonight went, I maybe knew 25%. Maybe.
Shan is so good at coming up with some really, you know, some of the pictures that she comes up with.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, that's from that movie? Because, like, I know the movie, but I don't,
Oh, no.
you know, that pose or whatever.
I'm getting Minecraft killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Henry?
Upgrade was one of the better pictures because it was totally like showing the back of the neck right where he had the incision made.
Oh.
And the
Okay, I remember that from the sci-fi. That was a sci-fi one, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
like had like a little Band-Aid looking thing.
Yep. Yeah, and I watched that movie twice before that live stream. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it
I
was
still
twice.
haven't seen it.
Oh, it was twice that day that I saw that movie, and then I saw that
So-
picture, and I was like, "Oh, I know exactly what part of the movie that is."
So it must be pretty damn good if you watched it twice in one day. I still have not seen it.
Oh, it's a great movie. Well, I was gonna say everything that Shan has sent me, I've watched like multiple times, but no, there's been 2 out of, I don't know, 6 movies that she's, or no, I guess 7 movies that I have not seen twice. But like Odd Thomas, oh, that one was great. Do you ever see The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox?
Oh yeah, yeah. But see, I read the Odd Thomas books.
Oh, well, Odd Thomas just reminds me of The Frighteners, but like a modern one with no Michael J. Fox. I love that movie. That's a great one. Upgrade was a great one. Warm Bodies was good. What was the other one? Oh, Venom. She sent me Venom. That one was great. I love that fucking movie.
I haven't seen Warm Bodies or Venom or
Yeah,
Upgrade.
Warm Bodies
Does
is
she send you
kind of
normal
like,
movies?
which one?
Doesn't she send you normal movies? Are these all sci-fi?
I think she sent me sci-fi because she was just going through sci-fi at the moment for
Yeah,
the
she got on her sci-fi kick. Yes. Watch out, she'll be sending you like Mary Poppins and shit
God, I'm a
by the weekend. She'll be
I'm
working
not-
on kids shit.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But no, I
There
can't
were-
wait till it comes to romance movies. I'm all about that. I
Oh
love
my god. I know. I know. You're so cheesy, Rev.
Oh, I am. I mean, I already
Yeah.
own The Time Traveler's Wife. I've seen The Notebook so many fucking times. I can't wait to see what she comes up with.
See, I need to see The Time Traveler's Wife, but see, for me, it'll be like, interested in seeing it for the time travel aspect more than the
Yeah.
actual romance bit. But it's like, oh, the movie Somewhere in Time, that was a romance movie with Christopher Reeves and Jane Seymour. But I was more fascinated by the aspect of time travel than their little love story thing. But oh, what was I gonna say?
Well, The Time Traveler's
Yeah.
Wife, that's a great fucking movie. Like, even if you watch it for the time travel aspect of it, it's so fucking good. But it is ultimately a romance movie. Like, I challenge any, I said this so many times, I challenge any guy to like watch that all the way to the end and not cry at the fucking end.
Aww.
Fire rain outside.
Well, I like some romance movies, but more like, I don't know, like 80s stuff.
Yeah.
Like, Sarah was listing off stuff that's on HBO when she was surfing. That Can't Buy Me Love. That was good. And even though love is in the title, still I love going back and watching 80s shit just because it's like time traveling back then, where everybody's got the outfits, the hair, their tennis shoes, the cars, all of it, the music. It just kind of makes me feel like I'm back there.
And time was so simpler then.
Oh God, wasn't it? It just, yeah.
Like, I think it's like a late 90s movie, and it's not exactly time travel, but like Stargate. I fucking love that. And that's like kind of like a romance movie because the guy ends up with the chick at the end. He stays there.
Well, great. Now I know the guy ends up with the chick at the end, and I haven't seen the movie. Thanks for the spoiler.
You ever seen Stargate?
No. There's a bunch of shit I haven't seen.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
I get hung up on horror movies. I love horror movies and I love comedies.
Oh, Stargate is so great.
I
It's
mean,
got
the fact that
and James Spader and it's like Egypt.
Did I hear you right earlier that you've never seen Borat?
No, I've never seen that.
Is that true?
Yeah,
What
it's
the fuck?
never
He's going
even,
to send you Borat.
it's never even been on my radar. Borat, what's the other one?
Bruno?
Yeah, Bruno. Yep. Not even been on my radar.
Oh my
Like
God.
I've known
Oh
about
my
him,
God.
but I've like when it came up, I was just like, yeah, I really don't care.
Oh my God. The funniest part is that when he's filming these people, he's filming this shit, and the people around him don't realize that he's making a movie. I mean, it's
Yeah,
kind
my
of like
favorite-
have you seen Bad Grandpa?
No, I haven't seen
And
that
there's
one
all
either.
with Johnny Knoxville. Oh God, Rev. He's got all these innocent bystanders, They don't realize that he's fucking with them.
Well, yeah, I believe it was Bruno, my favorite politician of all time, Ron Paul, which I got his political tattoo right here, was in that.
You
The
have a
one,
Ron Paul tattoo?
yeah, like Revolution, all the way around.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's revolution, but it's love right here, LOVE, but it's backwards, so revolution. Yeah, and that's where the tree comes out of. The tree of liberty is growing out of the revolution tattoo.
Revolution, and you go by Rev, and it says love in your tattoo, and you're a romance, dude.
Yep.
Hey, the things we learn. I mean, when we learned that Haggis does indeed have an Iron Brew tattoo on his forearm.
I saw that before Shan pointed it out.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know it was Iron Brew. You know, I just saw the dark spot on his arm and I knew it was a tattoo,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I didn't know what it was. Iron
Well,
Brew.
I didn't know it said Iron Brew, but I speculated that it could. And then when he was like, "Oh yeah, it's Iron Brew," and he put it up, and you could see Iron Brew right on his arm, I was like, "Holy shit, I was right. That can't be
I mean,
real, man. I'm in the simulation."
that would be so much like I said, like for me to get a Diet Pepsi one. I mean,
Yeah, me with like Pepsi down my arm, you know.
what Ginger said, seen the body in the car. Is that a movie? The Body in the Car?
I don't know. What part of a movie is that?
I don't know. Corn arm.
Leva.
Oh my God. Yeah. Poor Sean. He's had to bleach his eyes too. Oh yes, bad grandpa. Yes, the body in the car. Now it makes sense. Yeah, grandma. I love
I'm the
it.
invisible thing in front of me.
And dirty grandpa was good too.
I'm the invisible.
I like bad grandpa more, but dirty grandpa was good.
I am the most
I've seen
secure.
Dirty Grandpa.
You have seen dirty grandpa?
Or no, Dirty Santa?
Oh,
Or
you've seen bad Santa.
Bad Santa, yeah.
Yeah. Apples and oranges. I love Bad Santa though. That little boy on there is so sweet. He's just the sweetest little kid. Sherman Merman. This sweet little boy with his little advent calendar, and he's aw.
I don't know why that reminds me of Newman. Sherman.
Sherman Merman. Sherman Merman Newman. Let me go get that little fucker. You haven't seen him for a while. I'll go get him.
What you doing, Deeves? You want to show yourself off? Huh? Do you? You want to say hi? Come here.
Come on.
No, you just want to lay on the couch? You need to pick you up? Come here.
Here we go.
Come here.
Here we go. Here's the big mouse killer himself.
Come here. Come here. Yeah, and here's my baby.
There's Stevie. Newman, look. Look. He's like, I don't even know where to look.
See the little puppy dog? Yeah, you want to play with him? Yeah.
He make a nice squeak toy.
Yeah.
Newman.
You'll be playing with Mom Yorkie tomorrow, huh? Yeah.
I'm gonna play with a Yorkie tomorrow.
Yeah, my mom's coming here tomorrow, and she's got a Yorkie, 4.5 pounds.
Oh, smaller than Newman.
Yeah.
Newman, 7 pounds and 1 ounce. Which is like that is the second time today that Newman has closed me out of StreamYard. He did it earlier. on Sarah's.
Oh, look, her ass is sticking up in the air. Look at that.
Does she love that whenever you scratch just like right above where her tail is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't she like when I beat on it too? Like when I smack it like that, she loves it. Like her
Smack
eyes.
that ass.
What?
are-
Oh, man. I just fell. I got the reverse time thing and I fell.
Oh, pretty girl.
Yeah.
Pretty baby. Kev's
Yeah.
dog is pretty too. That I think it was Sarah said he looks like a Holstein. Yeah. Pretty pit bull.
Oh yeah. They're such a lovable dog. I don't understand why people like are afraid of them.
Well, there are people that are just afraid of dogs to begin with.
Yeah,
You
those
know?
people scare me. Anybody
Me
that's scared
too.
of dogs, like, there's a reason for that. Well,
Me too.
there's two different reasons for it. A, dogs just don't like you, which means I don't like you probably. And or B, you were attacked by a dog and you have a real good reason to be afraid of dogs.
That's true.
Let's go find
But
some
you know,
beans. Let's hope the road don't spin. 'cause if the road
the
spins,
people that we got Newman from said that he attacked their toddler. And I'm thinking to myself, Jesus, if Newman bites you, which he has bitten me, he's only done it like twice. And I was fucking with him. He wouldn't have, and he didn't realize that it was me he was going after. He probably thought it was Henry. It was one of those things where he turns around and snaps. And then he realizes after the fact, but because his teeth, he's so old and his teeth are so fucky that it feels like you're getting pinched. I mean, I've been pinched harder by fourth graders on St. Patrick's Day for not wearing green. And,
What's this thing?
but, you know, like my husband, he works for the phone company. He goes in and out of people's homes all the time to fix their DSL, and he's never ever had trouble with a dog. Never.
No. Dude, that hurts.
I do.
What the heck? Why is this gonna last forever?
Yeah, I do this, or I did do the same kind of work. Like it was vacation houses with whatever kind of problem. But I met like, well, definitely met thousands of dogs. I might have met like 1,000 pit bulls. And the pit bulls you never worried about. It was always like the poodles, the labs, like those were the ones you had to actually worry about. The pit bulls, no, they were always there looking at you like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? And they would just like go off in the corner.
I'd be way more worried about an Australian cattle dog than I would a pit bull any day.
Yeah, that's ultimately why I got a pit bull, because I met so many pit bulls and they were the biggest babies.
Yeah.
Like I remember specifically this one house that I would go to. I did their pool, and they had a pit bull and they had a lab. They kept the lab tied up to the truck, so they would put it on a leash and tie it up to the truck because that thing would go at you. And the gigantic pit bull, like a normal pit bull, is 35, 65 pounds. If you look on Wikipedia, my dog's like 75 pounds, but this dog was like 150, like 180 pounds. It was huge, and that thing. I remember I rolled up with my brother-in-law, well, my soon-to-be brother-in-law, and he was working with me. And I'm like, don't worry about the pit bull. He's going to bark. He's going to sound like a badass, but he's not a badass. And we got out of the truck and we're walking towards the pool. And all you heard was, "Ruff." and like you see this giant pit bull come around this van, and my brother-in-law like paused and like started backing up. I'm like, don't worry about it, man. This dog's cool as hell. And the dog like ran right up to me and just started wagging its tail and like
Aw.
putting its head right into my leg and stuff. And I'm like, oh, there you are, you big boy. And I'm like petting it. And my brother,
Yeah.
he's like, are you sure it's cool? I'm like, yeah, stay away from the fucking lab. And the
Well,
lab
and I mean,
tied up to
for real.
to the bumper, and that thing was going nuts trying to bite my brother-in-law.
Aw. Well, just misunderstood doggy.
Yeah.
But you know, every time I go anywhere, I always have to talk to the dogs. I'm the person that if I'm in the fucking Dollar General parking lot and somebody's got their dog in their car, I'm the one standing there talking to the dog through the window. And I'm also the person that if it's too hot and your dog's in there, I've already got your license plate picture and I'm going to wait out by your motherfucking car until you come out there and then I'm going to have a word with you. Been there and done that before. Yeah. But yeah, I have to talk to all the dogs. But you know, you have to read dogs too. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's a whole body language thing. You have to understand how they're feeling.
Yeah, there was a dog the other week. I came out of the grocery store and I saw a dog in the back of a pickup truck, and I was like, "Oh, hey, puppy!" And it's just sitting there wagging its tail, looking at me. And like when I got, I don't know, like 6 feet from the pickup truck, it just started barking at me. I'm like, "All right, I'm not going to invade your space. I just wanted to say hi."
Yeah. Yeah.
Which the funny thing was, there was another guy that was like, "Oh, I don't know. We'll call him Bruno. I don't remember what the dog's name was, but he knew the dog, and he was like, "Oh, Bruno, what's up?" And he did the same exact thing, and he got like right there at that 6-foot mark, and that dog started going off at him. And he was like, "All right, all right, all right. I'll your truck. Like I'm not." And then the owner came out, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, Mark or whatever the fuck his name was. And they're like shaking hands and like hugging and shit. And the dog like let him get closer just because the owner, you know, was right there. And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's not the dog, you know, being an asshole. That's just the dog trying to protect the owner's property."
Oh my god, dude! Look at
That's a dog being a dog. Yeah, I mean, you do. You have to think like a dog. You have to figure out where they're coming from.
Pop-ups, bro.
I don't understand. I don't understand cat people. I mean, that said, you know, we've got Yoda and we've got Orangey and we've got a bunch of cats out there, but I mean, and they're great, but dogs, man. Oh, everything about them. I love the way they smell. I love everything about a dog. Everything.
I love how when their feet sweat, they smell like
smell like Fritos. Frito feet.
Yeah.
Yes, they have Fritos. Earlier today, Gus took a walk with me. Gus he's a miniature Australian Shepherd, and so, but he's smaller than Susie's dog. I don't know how much Gus weighs. He's probably 40 pounds. He's a little guy, but he went on this long walk with me today. After we ditched the horse, we had to trick Bonnie because she was following us. But once we got her tricked, then he and I took a walk up the road and we were digging up more chicory root to grind up for coffee. And we just took a walk. We saw a couple of foxes and there'd be a car come by, and you know how Aussies are. They want to chase everything. But he was
Yeah.
such a good boy, such a good boy. I'd say, Gus, come here, sit, you stay. And he would stay there. I just keep my hand on his head. He wouldn't chase any of the cars. He'd just look at me with his big brown eyes, wouldn't get all excited about anything. Just a good boy.
Oh,
Yeah. When I first became unemployed, like way back when, I had TV, and I was like, you know what? I got to get out of this house. It was normally to like smoke some weed, and my parents were here all the fucking time. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take the dog for a walk. So I would take DV for a walk. We would walk back into the woods and just smoke some weed and shit. But man, when she would see other people, I would like make her sit and just sit there.
Yeah.
Be all nice and everything, and people would want to pet her, and I'm like, no, she's in training. Like, please don't pet my dog. But that's all she wanted. She was like, yes, please pet me. I just want to be petted.
Aw. Yeah, you always got to ask. I have a friend who had her eyelid ripped off outside of the Dollar General here. Someone had their Doberman Pinscher quote service dog. I don't think that it actually was a service dog. I think they just went on Amazon and bought a fucking vest. But had the Dobie up there, and Vera, she's just all excited, and she says, "Oh my goodness." And she just leans down and tries to give this dog a hug. And it turned around and ripped her eyelid off.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a lot of dogs that don't like to be hugged, even by their owners or people that they know really well. I know my sister's Rottweiler doesn't like hugs.
Yeah,
but he wants to be petted and played with and all that, but just coming up and like putting your arms around their neck, not happening.
Yeah, this dog loves it. She loves any interaction you'll give her. Like, I've had neighbors that are like,
she does.
Your dog is so vicious. And I'm like, no, come over here and meet her. And they'd come over, and my dog just sits there, like, putting her head in their lap and, like popping up in their lap, like just sitting there, like, just pet my head.
Aww.
Yeah, she's such a sweetie. I mean, well,
she's loving that right now.
Oh yeah. She sleeps on my pillow every night. Like, she has her own pillow right next to my pillow, like queen bed. So I have my pillow set up and everything, and then I have her pillow set up next to it, and she'll lay on her pillow but put her head on my pillow. So her head will be like right up next to my head when we go to sleep.
Oh, bless her heart.
Yeah, she's my
and that if anybody though, if intruders came in there though, she'd probably know that shit and rip them a new one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she knows like when somebody comes in and they're friendly or they're hostile, because like they're friendly and she's friendly right back to you. But if you're hostile, I don't even know what that's gonna look like, but I know that she does.
Dogs, they're just the biggest empaths there are. They are so clairsentient. They just read energy so well. And I have my sister-in-law Karen is a animal communicator. She's an animal psychic. Well, I can't say psychic because she's not like reading, futures or anything like that. She just understands them. They speak to her and she can tell you all kinds of shit. It's so cool.
Yeah, what do they call that? It's like something about like communicator or
It's an animal communicator.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Now
right.
see, I don't know if she does like birds and everything else, but dogs and cats she does. I haven't had her. She's not been to my farm.
Well, that would be great if she
But-
got a reading on the turkey.
Oh,
Gobbles.
oh my God. Yes.
I just
Oh
think
my
God is
God.
so hot. That's why I'm always masturbating.
I'd want to know everything, like what Bonnie says and everything. Like she's met Newman, she's met Henry, but she's not met the horses and yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to know what my dog thinks about me. Because I think I already know, but I would just like
Yeah.
to hear some confirmation. I
Well,
mean,
she'll
like,
tell you things like health wise too, like what they're feeling physically, and if something annoys them, like she might say something like, I hate it whenever the neighbor is running the weed eater. It really pisses me off, or just random shit that you don't know that that she's not telling you.
I saw TikTok.
You're not picking up on, but Karen, she picks up on everything.
I don't know if you can hear, but this dog has been moaning the entire time I've been petting her.
Yeah, I've heard her. Yeah, I hear it. I love her nose. She's got a pretty nose.
No.
Yeah, she is like super smart too. Like she picks up on the fact when I say FUD, she knows that means food.
Yes, it's bad whenever you have to spell for your dog in front of your dog, but it's even worse whenever you have to spell other words to mask the other word that she's already learned the spelling for. Yeah.
Yeah, she knows exactly what FUD means. She's like, she's picking her ears up right now, like FUD? Huh? What? Oh, that's time. All right.
It spells FUD.
And I grabbed that
Henry.
from back in the day with the Far Side, and it was like a dog that said cat food and like FUD, and like there was an arrow pointing into the dryer, and he was trying to lure the dog or the cat into the dryer.
Yeah. Oh, the Far Side was great, wasn't it? Henry. Usually Henry'd be sleeping right now, but he's like up walking around, like going from the screen door to the front windows. He's like looking out. There must be something going down.
There's skeletons.
Dude, I can't believe that I forgot to put Bonnie up. I had to go out with a flashlight and a feed bucket.
Well, I'm farther from lightning.
There you go.
That little girl.
Tail smacking my
Bonnie.
back.
Oh my God.
Yesterday, I went to gather. I was digging up chicory so that I could make coffee, and I brought it back, and I was trying to film a video because I'm going to be doing a YouTube video on chicory coffee. And Bonnie was out there getting like right up in shit.
Oh, cool.
And here, I'll show you. She's like right up there, like eating as I'm filming. She's pulling pieces of chicory off of the table and eating it while I'm trying there to fucking film shit. And she's got, I don't know if you can see all the burrs in her hair. Oh my God, I don't even know how the hell I'm going to get all that shit out.
It looks
Little
like
girl. But look how little she is though. I mean, that's just a folding table and her head just comes above it. She's so funny. And this afternoon, I was out walking with her and Gus, and I was trying to harvest some goldenrod. And she was out there eating the goldenrod as I'm trying to pick it. Little heifer.
Not a heifer.
Yeah, this little heifer's been eating grass out of the dirt pots that we got out there. I look out and she's sitting there munching away with
Aw.
grass. I'm like, okay, so you're gonna be puking later. Awesome.
Did she?
Yeah.
Your house will probably live in the house.
Yeah.
She puked right behind my chair. But
Oh, nice. Did she eat it?
yeah. That's what I was gonna say in perfect dog sense. Yep, she ate it all right back up, and there's nothing there anymore. So I don't even have to clean it up. So that's cool. And she's been
Yep.
all day today.
This lady's on fire. She just dropped.
All right, up down. Up down.
Oh, her house is on fire too.
There you go. Oh, there she goes.
Everything up there is on fire.
Aw. Yeah, she is a big girl.
Oh yeah.
She is a big pity.
Well, if you want, you can have my house now.
Yeah, pitties are usually, I mean, everybody thinks pit bulls are big, but they're really not. They're like 35 to 65 pounds. And that dog, last time I weighed her, which was like 5 or 6 years ago, she was like 75 pounds.
And someone has slightly problem.
Well, they're muscular. Those dogs are really muscular animals. They're so athletic.
They won't kill you.
Yeah, mainly muscular in the front end, like the front shoulders and like the chest.
Yeah, get that barrel chest. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things is when she gets off the couch and she'll like get her front paws off the couch, but her back legs are still on the couch. I'll start petting her and I'll just pet her until she like sits there and you'll see her like legs like all like pulled out. And then she'll like kind of like start going down and then she'll push herself back up and then she'll like, go down. And I keep doing it. I'm like, how long are you going to last?
Aww.
How long are you going to last, puppy?
Aww. Yeah. I don't know how humans deserve dogs. I really don't. They're just
Yeah, and at the same time, I don't know how I don't know how humans could ever exist without dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny.
Yeah.
Judd, how did you die?
Which I don't. Well,
You were so good.
I don't know. They're like, well,
It looks like
I hate to say that, like I'm like you, and classify myself in your classification, but like they are like truth tellers, and like when they don't, I immediately do not like that person, and I love that aspect of them.
Absolutely.
They're like, I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess truth tellers, but they are just like, I don't know, mini crime scene analyst kind of devices.
Oh yeah. Well, and I mean, and literally they are, I mean, he's got a couple of Belgian Malinois that,
you were kissing her.
well, the one he's not worked with yet. He's only had her for a few weeks, but the other one, he'll take him and this other cop, they'll take their dogs up to this guy up near St. Louis and they'll spend days working with their dogs, because they'll take them out and they're drug dogs. The dogs hitting on the car, they know they need to dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
Look beyond what's just in the console.
I've seen
Yeah.
dogs that hit on like gas tanks. And then you find out like, oh,
Yeah.
they got like 35 pounds of heroin like inside PVC pipes that are all
Yeah.
sealed up inside a gas tank, inside a car. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah. Now see Bailey's though, Brian's his buddy, his partner, Brian, his is a drug dog. Bailey's is more of a some fucker is running through the woods. This dog's gonna go take him down and hold him. Yeah. You know, they can run a lot faster than even my 25-year-old boy. Yeah. And Henry, he doesn't look it, but Henry's a really good dog for hunting whenever you're tracking a deer. He's really good at tracking. Aren't you, Henry?
Well, same with Newman. He's really good at tracking down those fucking mice and taking them out.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is.
Well, that's what they were bred for.
Yeah, a couple years ago though,
That's
we
why
had a button buck that somebody they saw it and they took a running shot and they shouldn't have. So it was gut shot and it just we looked all over the place and then somebody let Henry out. He came back there and by golly, that dog him and we found him. Yes, we did, Henry, because you're a good boy.
Well, even like Newman, like with Chihuahua, or I don't know about Chihuahuas, but like Yorkshire Terriers, that's what they were bred for. They were going after like gophers and shit like that. They would go down the holes and pretty much like flush out or kill, like gophers or groundhogs.
Oh yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, and just like Jack Russell's, oh my God, seeing those dogs go through a barn and just destroy rats, and they love it.
Oh yeah, that's what they were born for.
Yep, they're so smart. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I think I'm going to get off here because it's getting late.
Yeah, my puppy's
I don't know if you heard that, but Henry's still up. I got to get Henry to wind his ass down. Henry, what's the matter? Do you need to go potty? What is it? Did you hear that?
Oh yeah. Oh, mine's
Yeah.
down on the ground. So like that tells me like she really wants something, which would be FUD. Oh yeah, there's
all right. Well, I'm gonna go let this clown out. He thinks he's got to go. So, and now Newman thinks he's got to go. You boys have to go potty. You do?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get off of here. I'll talk to you later, Rev.
All right.
Take care.
Yeah. We'll catch you later, everybody.